sure we sustain this very fight. They are not calling you to come and give money that Simon Ekpa may use and enrich himself or any other person. They are telling you, come. The little, those so many of you are contributing is what kept our land saved from Fulani ravaging herdsmen. And that's why some people are calling attention at Nsukka, and the men in Nsukka are at work. They are at work because of the little support they are getting from all of you. And I want everyone to increase it from the ESN fundraising to Biafran Liberation Tax and every other source of funds. Please don't relent and make sure you lobby not only Biafra, so you can lobby other people, lovers of freedom, to join in making this possible, so that because the more we contribute, the closer we get to our home. That's just the fact. The more we contribute, the closer we get to our home, and it will make us much more relevant in Biafra land, in the sense that sit at home is coming. 6 days sit at home, from 3rd to 5th, and from 7th to 10th. 6 days complete lockdown, and we are planning this very sit at home because Onyendo has not been released. Everything we do in this very angle, in this very dispensation, is centered on Onyendo's release. Both the economic sabotage you see going on in Bakassi Peninsula, which is another good front, which is what triggered Onyendo's release the other time, and is going to trigger it this time around. Every one of you continue praying for the Black Marines. They are part of the Biafran Coastal Guards. The Black Marines. Continue praying for them. They will make sure they sack all oil company activities in the entire Bakassi Peninsula. And you know what it is? They are fighting two countries. They are fighting Nigeria, and they are fighting Cameroonian forces. You understand what it is? So more concentration should be there. That is why we need your fundraising. They are still part of those that the Biafran Republic government in exile funds. So they need your fundraising. Please make sure you sustain it. Then as regard to sit at home, I am especially dedicated this time to Mba. I'm telling Mba, he don't know what is coming for him. If he like, he should go and bring Indian Mindada as a chief of army staff to this very place, where we show them that as soon as you step your feet in Biafran soil, every juju you bring in here have already left you. Ask Abakiari now. Abakiari goes to India 2 weeks for refreshment. 2 weeks. But when the gods of the land decided to vomit him, you see how he left Biafra land disgracefully. This is what is happening. You can bring in your juju. We are not afraid of it. But as soon as you land in our land, that is the end. And if you're a native doctor in Biafra land and you are aiding and abetting these people, we give you just a little time. Your juju will fail you, because so the sit at home remain, and it is going to be intensified very, very well. And intensifying it is within your support, because we know that when we declare sit at home, the Nigerian government will come to kill our people and say it is a unknown government. We don't have anything like unknown government anymore. There's not anybody we catch and say unknown government. We deal with the person. So there's nothing like unknown government. Biafran Liberation Army or Eastern Security, we have name, we are not unknown. And they will come to kill you in the name of unknown government. And on that process, BLA will come to intervene. They cannot use their empty hand to intervene. It is through use of funding. So if you want us to have a very successful sit at home, a very successful maintain our military, then make sure you support the Biafran Liberation Tax by contributing, as our sister, the Biafran Queen, has said. Please, that is just it. I think I'm a co-host and I stand by. Thank you very much.
Thank you, success. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 cents, 3 minutes at the max. So let's start with our ladies first. You guys know we love our ladies. So we're gonna start with please raise your hand. Raise your hand. Then we're gonna do our ladies and then the men. Barawa, our own Minister of Information. You can always come in, chime in whenever you need. You're the host. Stella, mute yourself.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. We have a full house today. Thank you, Sir Akbarawa, the first success, the Queen, Nonso, Ronnie, and everybody. Good afternoon from here. The topic is quite long, but I'll have to bring it short, so that you can enter my 3 cents. Okay, so these people that are working, they said the first topic is Juju Sand, MNK's house. It's no more a new thing. People taking sand and this kind of where I call it where stories. Even the people that are working for the government, like in the secret areas like Area 51 and all the rest of them, they are beginning also to acknowledge this kind of issues. Taking sand or juju. In fact, they call it wild science. Wild science. So call it wild science or whatever. Is a devilish art. When you do such a thing, you're committing an iniquity, and God hates it. People that do such acts, their soul will end up in hellfire. You can believe it as hellfire, you might not believe it is a real, but hellfire is a real place. Whether you believe it or, in fact, that you're not believing it does not make it that is true. It will not stop it being true. So people that do juju and kill one another and sell their brothers and sell their sisters and hand them over to their enemies, the people that kill particularly your sisters and brothers. It's not like it's an act of war that you have a war somewhere and you're fighting. No, this one you sit down and you will calculate and sit down and think. That one is an iniquity. And hellfire awaits whoever that does this. And so it awaits Ejiofor and Co. and all the rest of them that are fighting against MNK. Hellfire is awaiting all of you. So, and you guys they are also wasting their time because MNK is a child of God. He has the mark of Yeshua Mashiach on his forehead. So no weapon that is formed or fashioned against MNK shall prosper. In fact, for the fact that he's still alive today, have they not? Don't they understand that the hand of God is mightily upon him, that they cannot do him anything because they will gang together, and all of them will fall for his sake. The Bible said, "He who diggeth an evil pit shall fall in the same ditch, or in the same pit, or in the same destruction." As Ejiofor and all the rest of them, or even Chinasanworu and Co. All of them that are making our Biafra, making it to be, how do I say it, to be difficult to get for now, or making it to let me use a smaller English, making it to be hard to get, because whether they like it or not, we are going to get our Biafra. But they are making it to be lent. They are making it to be not to come fast. But whatever they do, whether they like it or not, or yes, they like it, Biafra will come and they will see it. But all those wicked ones, Biafra, they will not enter. It will not enter they and us when the time comes. So, and then
Thank you.
the Igbos being ejected in the market in Lagos. Our PM have told them, sell your if you have a land, sell it at least half of it so that you sell it fast. Take your businesses to the east. I hope you guys have all already. No, I hope now you guys can begin to do something. I'm talking to the people, the traders in Lagos. I saw somebody asking for forgiveness. I said, look at this one. He still don't understand. You're asking for forgiveness of what? Because you voted for another person and another person won. And they are now removing, and you're asking for forgiveness. Some are still not getting it. When will you get it? When they will not? In fact, they've even told them now, giving them, in fact, they're even lucky. They've given them a time to remove their goods, which we've never had before. And some will still, in the stiff-necked, will still be there and be thinking maybe something will change. And they will come and put fire or begin to bulldoze down all their building with their goods inside. They have given them now time. remove your things because we are coming. And you think Shetima is joking, or you think Pablo is joking, or you think the Fulanis are joking. They are coming. They are coming, and all their plan they will fulfill on whoever that don't want.
30
So I
seconds,
appreciate
30
all of
seconds.
you, and then remember today is fundraising. Everybody must come, and so that we can finish this thing. As Andara Abaka Ali Oji, no? I said it right the first. So people should come and donate so that we can finish up this thing and we'll go home. I'm tired of staying in abroad. Even the abroad too, we don't have peace. You will see this racism effect on you. I want to go home. Please, let's do this thing once and for all. Come, even people that are in Nigeria now should be able to donate, because instead of them using their money and the Fulani is still destroying their goods and destroying their money, very soon the money they have in bank will not let them change the money in your bank and bring it out. Put it in dollar and send it out so we can do this thing and go home. And then when you're out to stay
Thank
at home,
you.
sit at home. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for that. Thank you. I see the topic is too much. So what we're gonna do is you take one topic and you treat it, and then the next because it's quite lengthy, so that everybody will get opportunity to speak. You take one if you want to talk about the fundraising or the Igbo eviction or Juju stand, whichever one you want. You take one, you treat it so that everybody will get opportunity to speak. We have Gaddafi in the house, and you guys
you can
know
bring
we
me
have to
down.
give Gaddafi, you are welcome. Gaddafi, you have the mic, and then we'll continue.
Thank you, fellow Biafran. Thank you for freedom. Thank you, my great comrade. I salute you all for this great job that you guys are doing. I miss you so much, each and every one of you. I remember your brother Gaddafi of Biafra. And the topic I see here is very, very okay. But what I want to say is about the Igbo's evictions from Lagos. You know, our leader said, "Ana agwo onere," meaning we dey play, dey show. We tell you what will be if you doubt us at your peril. Now, it is good for them because Igbo said, "Akuruno." Akuruno is a popular parable in Igbo land, but Igbo people, mostly all Biafrans, doesn't believe that. For this reason, today, you're just talking about market. They are still coming to Victoria Island. They are still coming to Banana Island, where our people went and sucked millions of naira, developing other people's land. Now, when we were talking about sit at home, we call some of these market leaders to join what we are doing, because they've separated themselves like a sheep that are led to slaughter, and they made themselves to be in a slaughterhouse. You know why? If they do respond to us whenever we have sit at home, both the people in Alaba International, people in Ladipo Market, people, all the Biafrans that are living in Lagos, if they follow us on sit at home, you will see that the Igbo say Igwebike. You know, when they unite with us to make sure that this sit at home is observed everywhere. I don't see any governor that will get up to toil with the Biafran, because they know that when the Biafran speak one voice of sit at home, they will crush the economy of the state, of any state they find themselves. Now, is it not something good that all the Biafrans that are living in Lagos join us in sit at home protest? One, we need a home of our own, a country of our own called Biafra, where you can develop whatever you want to develop. Nobody will be threatening you. So what I want to say is that the eviction that are being given to them This is just a supporting of the movie. The real thing are still coming. Their land will be taken away from them. And as I'm talking to you now, one of my guys was telling me yesterday that they wanted to sell his land that is in Lagos and nobody is buying it. Because they know that they're going to, it was the history that repeated in Port Harcourt is going to repeat in abandoned properties. They are going to make sure. Shetima has told them, he said that when it was nobody. Is it now that he has power to execute it? Is it when he will not do it? So I'm encouraging all Biafran. Like when Alaba International was built, Ojukwu got there, called them a Wukwen. Some of them answer, yeah. Because Ojukwu was very, very sad to see Alaba International is a swamp area. The Biafrans went there, San Felix developed the place. It was a swamp. Likewise, many of the markets. So we are the developers that develop outside and leave our place undeveloped. So if we can begin to relocate our factory, you will see that our place will be better than those places. In the olden days, Cameroon, all the way from Cameroon, come to Aba to buy things. But today it's no longer like that. So what I'm trying to say is that the eviction is a good thing. Very, very good. I support it. So that our people will get sense. Because this is the only way they can force the Biafran to go into black markets to purchase sense. Because most of our people, they don't have sense. Sorry to use this language, but it is fact. So eviction is a way telling you, compelling you to go into black market to purchase sense. So that you go to your place, so that you will join what others are doing to make sure you have a country of your own called Biafra. Without Biafra, there will be no us. Biafra is our identity. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Gaddafi, for that wonderful submission. We go to Ronnie. Ronnie, 3 cents, please. 3 cents, don't go over.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Minister Sonia Flower, the first CNS, and Mazi Gaddafi, Madam Stella, and the rest. I've seen a lot of people here, and it's good to always be here. Honestly, I came in here so pissed off because, sorry, just permit me a little. I want to, so that I come to where I'm going to. So pissed off because I happened to join a particular space being handled by Igbo people. The topic was should Nnamdi Kanu be freed, or what is your, how to stop this peaceful, to have a peaceful Southeast. Only for me to be there and had one Odenibo suggesting that federal government should send to Kano jets to start to wipe off all the people agitating there to find peace. That he's canvassing that Nnamdi Kanu should remain there. I was so, in fact, I cursed him. I got too emotional. I couldn't hold it. I cursed him there. Now I have to get out. And I saw you people. I joined here. My take is on Igbo's eviction in Lagos. You see, this thing is long overdue. I don't know how many times something will happen to us and we learn. How many times these people before now, Nnamdi Kanu has warned us. Our PM joined, told them when we were shouting obedience everywhere, they couldn't hear. Even to the point, some of them, they locked shop. They went to collect PVC. Now, the person that collected that PVC to vote for, is he speaking now? He's not. A coward. He's hiding himself somewhere. You see, this eviction is long over. See, everything is working together for our Biafra restoration. You people should know. Just like as our PM said, he said we'll be seeing the sign. Biafra is here. Believe me sincerely, he's here. Go all over all the spaces handled by one Nigerianist. They are talking about it. Every day they are afraid. The government is shaking, including this Tinubu, they are shaking. So you see, this thing will make our people to have the brain. It will help us to, because sometimes when you are telling them something, if you have those Igbos that always say this thing, run away from people like that. And even when they are seeing things happening, they are too blind to see it. I don't just understand. So it's a good thing. As far as I'm concerned, it's good. And now all of them will now know that what we have been talking about, that Nigeria is not for them, that is for real. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you for that. Go ahead, Success.
Thank you, my brother, and don't mind anybody saying anything. Tucano jet fighter has been coming to our land, and when they get to a targeted place, they know what used to happen to them. So, but instead of them to take it to where they can, they know the basis our men are. Take it to that place and engage them. They will be using some to build a private home, just as what they are doing. They did at Izumbe. We are all aware of it. But the thing is that if the guy suggests that the federal government should bring in Tucano jet fighter, his advice came late because they have been bringing it and they have been receiving the results in a very full scale. These are Asari Dokobo people everywhere. But one thing is certain, Asari will never get that thing that he's looking for. If Asari thought that he's a Muslim and that Tinubu can favor him by taking away the pipeline contract that was given to Tompolo and given to him, he has automatically failed. Because Asari's power is only limited to Kalabari. It doesn't go outside Kalabari. He cannot go to Bayelsa to guide pipeline. He can't even go to Akwa to go guide pipeline. Neither will he be able to go to Delta to go and guide pipeline, or will he bypass to go and guide pipeline. If peradventure, which I'm praying, that Tinubu revoke the contract of Tompolo and give it to Asari, to God who made me, on less than 1 week, the whole pipeline will go on fire. It is to our own advantage. And if Tinubu heed to the advice of Asari Dokoba not to release Nnamdi Kanu, then they should forget about the Southeast, which is what we are doing. So don't see it as anything. Every man is entitled to his own opinion. But after your opinion, action. What action are you following up with? So this is my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. Chine Melum, go ahead, 3 cents, and then we go to our own Omada. Chine Melum, 3 cents.
Okay, dear friends, good evening from my location. I greet everybody, our senior brothers here on space today. I greet all of you. Well, thank you so much for this topic. The first, salute everybody. Let me just rush to the topic. These people that, what is his name? Ifeanyi Ejiofor and all of them, including Mark Ezekome. All of you should be careful about taking some from Mazen and Carlos' house. All of you should be very, very careful. You might lose your life in the line. You people should be very, very careful. We have taken enough from all this nonsense that you people are doing. You people should be very, very careful. Our brothers in Lagos, I will just say that their agony is just starting. They will keep on crying until they listen to what Mazen tells them, and also what our Prime Minister said. They should go back to where they come from. They have a place called their home. They have a place called Biafra land. It is their home. Nobody will chase them away from their house. They should return back to where they came from. They are not welcome in any part of Nigeria, not whether north or east, south, west. They are not welcome in any of this place except in Biafra. They should go back to where they came from. Our fundraising, I would just say that our sister, our mom, our mother, our sister Carolina, she made some point the other day. She said that some people are being, some people will come on donation day, on fundraising, and they will donate money. They will say that they will donate this and that, but later they will not donate it. Please, if you are doing this, stop it. It is not encouraging. If you want to donate something, you donate it, and you make sure you pay it. Don't just come online and say and mention an amount of money and later you ignore it. It's not good. It's better you don't donate. It's better you don't mention any amount of money. Just go there and watch what they are doing. And anybody that have something to, please donate some money for us. It is for Biafra. It's for you and for me. It is for all of us here. We Biafrans need it. Do it and you'll be blessed. Thank you. Let me leave
Thank
the mic
you.
here.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to draw, before I go to the next speaker, which is our Omada, I want to draw some people's attention to what's on the Jumbotron. You know, our Prime Minister said if you're outside Biafra land after the 29th, you're on your own. I mean, look at this beautiful girl. And she's a Biafran. An Igbo man by the name Emeka Onyeji from Amani, Agoata, Anambra State has been killed by jihadists in Gusau, Zamfara State, Nigeria. Her beautiful daughter was also kidnapped. And when you actually read it, he was stabbed with a sword, I believe. And look at that beautiful Biafran, just kidnapped and nobody knows. This is what we're talking about. Our people don't learn until something bad happens to them. They don't learn. They don't learn. We must continue. Our sister Carolina, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, dear friends. They will know the first. Thank you, my queen. Thank you, blessing. Thank you, Pastor Van Van Van. Thank you, success. Thank you, Mazia Parawa. I bless you, all of you, and that blessing is here. It seems that we block Pastor Vam Vam. I'm seeing it. Ogodoman, everybody, Otumawaya. I greet everybody that is in this platform. Thank you, Ogodoman. I don't know. They will know. Hello, Biafrans. What I want to say is about the sand that they want to go to take from our leaders' compound. Let them go and take that land, that sand. But the only thing I want to say is this. Everybody that is in this space now, I want us to do something. Before we go to sleep tonight, let everybody put it in prayer that as they are going, as how they prepare to go to take this sand, how they plan it, how the person that brings the idea, that all of them will die, they will never see Biafra. Their generation will never see Biafra. If they are in Biafra land will fight them. As they come out from their mouth, so it shall be. They are going to die. As they are planning our leader to die, our leader can never even die. This is number one. Our leader is son of Chukwu Okike Abiama. So you cannot kill him. So do everything as a pig to kill yourself. You can never kill our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor, Mazen Ezeokume, 7 million teeth. Plan everything. You can never kill our leader. Our leader is going to lead us to Biafra land. So anything that you are doing with any sand, you are going to die. Anything you do, you are going to die. Anything you do about that sand, you must die. All of you must die. Because our leader is son of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Any Igbo man that is planning any evil against our leader, you must die. Because we Igbo are the people that is suffering this thing mostly. And they are saying that why only Igbo will be sitting at home. Only Igbo must be sitting at home because we are the people that kidnap our leader. We are the people that is doing all this evil in Biafra land. We must suffer it, and as we are suffering it, we were going to get our Biafra. Because if all these our brothers, rivers, all these Biafra, all these Bakassi, all these Igodomi them, if they come out, you will see they will teach you people how to fight this struggle, not to sabotaging. sabotaging ourselves, saying you are Igbo, you are strong, you are this one. You cannot even hear the advice of our elders. We don't even hear the advice that Ojukwu, our leader, Ojukwu, give to them. They didn't hear it. Our leader, come out and say the same thing. They ignore it. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, come out and tell them, come back. They didn't hear it. So, Igbo in Lagos, Aguri, they call it Aguri. We call it, what is this? Aguri, they call it, hey, Diobona. I wish you good luck. You people don't sit at home. Who is crying now? Is it our PM? Or is it us that is fighting for this agitation? Lagos. Do you know that even the result of my cousin, if you see what this man tell me about Ojukwu, I was crying. I brought him. Aguri, I prayed that.
Aguri is congratulations. I had to come in to help you there.
Yes, Aguri, that is. I wish them good luck.
Congratulations.
Congrats for them. So what I'm saying, if himself, this Tinubu, if not that is irritating me, I will phone him to give him advice what to do to new people in that Lagos. People are doing Obi-Wan. Let Obi-Wan come out now. He's going to bury. With that in flog voice, nothing person no go see for this world. Now I see Asaridukubo where he want to go to sit down. He want to be among the people that is governor. Hey, Ndibo, Ndo Kansun.
Asari the government.
Nezenu pig biko kwana. Hey, here na agonde nka abakwa na Udu jealousness to be here Gardena between Asari and Carlo White. They are jealousing our leader. You people can never kill our leader. Go and mark today's days. Our leader is coming out with our flag. So people that is going to go and carry sand, you people should be ready. Go and tell your people where they are going to bury you. So if you die, if it's in front of your father's door or in front of your father's window, so just tell your people where they are going to bury you because you are going to die. And I pray all these people that is helping us, that is in abroad, that have buildings in Lagos. I pray that this calamity will not reach their house or their property. That God will bring somebody to buy their property so that they will recover their money. All the people that is helping us that is in abroad. But you see those one that is in that is doing Obi-Wan, even if you pack your property, your goods, and go out from that Alaba, fire will go and locate it and burn it too. So you people will suffer. You people say that you people will not sit at home. You people will cry. You people will see what God will do to you people. For what you people have done to our leader. Mocking our leader. Mocking our leader. Mazin Nandi Kalo. Mocking, using our prime minister to do joke. Obi-Wan Nagi, 77. Obi-Wan Nagi. God punish all of you. You people will never see the land of Biafra. That goose will be born anywhere, even if you go and hide it underground. You must burn. You will lose all of them until you come to support us to get our freedom.
Well, thank you for that. I don't know, Pastor Vam, you want to say something before we go to the next speaker?
No, go ahead.
All right. Thank you. We have Biafran voice. Let's do this. Let's do the Prince. 3 seconds, and then we go to Biafran voice. Go ahead, the Prince.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone here. Biafrans, I greet you all. I am privileged to be in the midst of the angels and the saints of the Biafran kingdom. I greet you all. I want to go fast on this. Juju in Biafran land. I want to say that Juju in MNK's house. MNK is an Iroko. You don't point hand on Iroko. Once you point your hand, the hand will wither. It will dry like a dry stick. So whoever is planning to go and take sand, let the person go and try and see what will happen. I will tell my ancestors what they will know this night. From this night onwards, whoever steps feet on that compound coming to pick sand, pick a single stone, not talk of sand, we hear from the ancestors. That is number one. Number two, IGBOS evict in Lagos. From the time immemorial, our great leader, our great interim leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, came to Lagos, visited Alaba, and visited what's it called, trade fair. It was in trade fair he made that comment that our brother Mafia Gaddafi referred to. It was in trade fair. I was in Lagos then. He said, shame on them. Why not bring all these things to Biafran land and develop it? Well, let's wait. I was the one that posted Shetima's audio after 29. I was the one that posted it, and I posted it again today to remind them what is coming. They should wait. This is just they just buy the corn, so they are preparing it. They are not even put it in a way to ground. They should keep on. Then fundraising. Fundraising is our duty. That is our what we must do in order to make sure that we get what we want. I'm rushing in order to not to pass the time because I see the main people of Biafra is here. Then I sit at home. I went to a place in Enugu State today and was discussing with people, and they were lamenting. They were talking about the sit at home 1 week, and they were saying yes, we have to sit at home. They should release this man. He did nothing. In fact, all he has said has come to pass, and they're still holding him. Well, they gladly want to sit at home for our leader to be released. That is the information I got today from Crew Camp Enugu today. They are gladly want to sit at home for our leader to come out. So let's do it, brethren. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, the Prince. Thank you for that. Well, let's go to our own Biafran Voice 247, and then we'll continue. Those who question for Mike, please be patient. I'm dropping the people and then bringing you guys in. Go ahead, Biafran Voice. If he's not receiving advice, he may be receiving advice. Biafran Voice, when you're ready, just indicate, let us know, and then I will give you the mic. Let's go to Onyekachi. Cool. Unmute yourself. 3 cents.
Thank you, great comrades and our beautiful mothers and ladies. Thank you so much for your contribution so far. My name is Onyekachi, aka Encode Number. I want to comment pertaining the Alawotu. I said something last night. There is a land in a swamp sold 1 million. You cover it with 50 million and sell it 200 million. If you're interested, you call me, but no CFO, Thank you. Again, I want to say something pertaining anybody going to our leaders' compound. Let me tell you something. Mark today's date. Our leader is not a man you can kill with you. Someone else is not a man you can kill with you. Go and do your juju. Go and do all you are. You put your head. If you did go to that place, go today. If you don't know, direct you to the road our leader. Go there, go Pakistan. If you come out, you get up the next day. No say you know that our ancestors are not up. Nobody is begging you. Go there fast. Go. They live. They really. Go there. I'm telling our people, embrace our ancestors. You see, they are up to fight for us. If you don't know what is going on, Just turn your back and embrace them. Apologize to them. Apologize to them. If you ever pray for one day, ancestors die. Just apologize to them. You see, they will open your eyes. They love us so much. They love us. If they don't love us, they would allow Fulani to run over us and exterminate us. They love us. They've conquered all your leaders, both the so-called celebrities, also big man. They've conquered all of them. Just to use them to conquer us before raise our leader, MNK, can let IPOB. They love us. They want to. They don't want to. They want to fight for us. And let me tell you something. If you're anyone obstructing this Biafra restoration, that means you don't want that 5 million children to get justice. Let me tell you something. You don't know what you're doing yourself. And if you're among those who are where they plotted about kidnapping our leader, you just hear what you do not say. The kind of suffer, the kind of cost that follow you. Just pray that you have a chance for a leader to open mouth to pronounce you forgiven. If not, your generation will be on that course. Mark it somewhere, and they beg you, and they paint word for you, and they tell you how it's be. Now they underrate everybody. And I want to say something again pertaining the Igbos. Igbo is a pluralistic nomenclature. Is a pluralistic nomenclature. Please, I beg of our people, please. I said it last time. We all here, some of us here are Igbos. We are two blood, and we can never betray our own. Please let us put some when we are doing this. Before the coming of Europeans in our land, there was no beggar in our land, no criminality. Now a lot of crime. No beggar, no criminality. In fact, we leave us open. We are so dedicated, hardworking.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Okay, everything started when these people came to our land. So all these people you see today that came to people, they infiltrated blood, and those criminals that are supposed to be in prison, they gather them together to use them to do rubbish. Don't use them to compare the more than 50 million nation of Igbo race. Please, let us put some Igbo people, not every, please, that's what I'm saying, please. I'm an Igbo man, and I'm taught what they say, Igbo people. Thank you so much, my ladies. Thank you, comrades.
Thank you. After we get Biafra, then we will leave Igbos alone. But if they continue to betray Biafra, we will continue to call them. Thank you, Mazo Nyakachi, for that. Donatus, 30 cents, quickly, while we wait for Biafra voice. I think they kicked him out. Donatus, if you're not here, we're going to bring you down and move on. Donatus, all right, Mazi Prince, and then after that we go to Nonso.
I'm here.
30 cents.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Donatus, 30 cents. Go ahead.
All right, sir. I'm here. Hello, sir. I greet everybody in the house. Hello.
25 cents. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead. We can hear you. Go.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. I greet everybody in the house, and I appreciate what you're doing. So I want to chip in here. You know, God is not a man. Anybody going to Mazin and the Kanu's house to collect sand? I want to assure you that all we have to do is to continue praying and blessing God for Mazin and the Kanu. Mazin and the Kanu is Jacob. He's an Israel. The Bible says there is no enchantment to a child of Jacob, and no divination against Israel. That any man that rise against him, against Jacob, those man shall fall. The same thing is applicable. Mazin Nandeka, nothing will happen to him. Anybody who is going to Mazin Nandeka's house to collect a sound is just doing a vain. The person is, preparing a doom for himself. Nothing will happen to our leader. But whether it be a Jofo who and his colleague are trying to do that to see that they frustrate the effort of all the Biafra fighters, all of their effort will be vain. Nothing will happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will come out safe and sound, and he will get Biafra. Him as a Joshua and Caleb of our time, in the person of Simon Ekpa, and all of us together, we will get Biafra. This is what I've been here. Some of us are Igbo people here in Nigeria. When you want to talk about Biafra, they will be against it. They will be this one. And though anybody that speak against us in the kind of Biafra, I don't have anything to do with him, whether it be Igbo or whoever. I don't have to do anything with you. But one thing I'm dropping for you people is that let not that trouble your heart. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, nothing will happen to him. They are collecting in vain. And our people who are in Lagos, Whatever that happened to them is good for them. God is using it to teach them a lesson. That's one thing I know, because our people are stiff-necked people. People cannot subject to the right thing. They're becoming romantic in their thinking faculty. That is why they're behaving. You tell them, look at this is the way. They will say no, they will follow this way. But what will happen? They will be the people that will cry most. But support what is
30,
going on.
30 seconds, 30 seconds, round up, round up.
All right. They will be the one to shout. And this is all I'm trying to suggest here, please. Let's, our leader, our spokesperson, Simon Ekpa, please help us, let everybody from this Nigeria, all the IGBOS and all the Biafran, let them open a vein for us to be contributing and making sure we're contributing our quota. That's what I want to contribute, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that the government, they are already working on that. I told you that they are all 100% ahead of all of us. So I'm sure that all the suggestions they are here, they're hearing it, and I know that in due time everything will be made clear. And just know when you're called, be there, and not just talking on social media. When you're called, make sure that you're there to answer. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. No, you're not raising your hand again. Go ahead, 30 cents, 30 cents. No, so we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay, I think. All right. Am I coming out clear?
If you're using a headset, take the headset out.
I just did now. I took my headset. Am I coming out clear?
It's a little noisy, but go ahead, go ahead.
Oh my God, I don't know where this noise is coming from. All right. So I say greetings from here. Mazi Raphael Chiamaka, special greetings to you. Mazi Akbarawa, the host, the first and every one of us. I want to appreciate everyone this afternoon, and I must say that I concur with all what you guys have said. And my own submission is concerning the JUJU sand, and I also want to use this medium to remind our people that we must always go and fund the ESN and the Biafra Liberation Task fundraising. We must do that, please. So now, for those people that are planning to go to our leader's house to go and take sand or to do whatever, my message for them is that they should remember that same leg, that sand that they are going to take, that they should remember that if our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is fighting for the good and for the just of that same land, and they think that they will go there and take sand and to use that sand against him, they should remember that they are not just going there to take sand, but they walk with their feet. They step their feet, stepping their feet, crossing their feet in that land and taking that sand is already back to sender. So they should be aware of that, because this man that they are fighting is also fighting for the land. And they should remember that this man, he is original son of the land. So they cannot do him anything. So all this, their propaganda and all this, their whatever they might think or whatever they are planning is going to work against them. Is going to work against them in the morning. It will work against them in the noon. It will work against them in the night. In their working place, anywhere they are, anytime the confusion will be their portion. They will never live to even see the next day. As long as they continue to plan, and as long as they continue to plan evil against the land of Biafra and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will never succeed. Their generation will never go unpunished. That is my wish for them. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
He said, thank you. We have two people that are not able to get in, Son and Wafo Samuel. Go out, come back in, and request again. I don't think Twitter likes you. We have a lot of people on speakers and only 3 people raising their hands. Let's go with Wally Simon. Wally Simon, unmute yourself.
I thank you all my people. Mazda Barawa. I thank you my brother. Rafa Vam Vam Vam. Especially our brother Goodman, my angel. I told you that your voice is a healer. It heals some part of my body when I was dying. So I'm very, very grateful. My brothers and my sisters in this space, there's something I want to chip in. Based on Sand Juju and the Lagos problem, I may say it is irrelevant. But who am I to come and condemn what you people are talking here? The area I'm interested in is fundraising, and this is at home. But I will talk about fundraising alone. What am I talking about fundraising? I would like all of us, to tell everybody in autopilot to go to their various countries and register there. I'm in Ghana. We are few in Ghana, but a lot of people are in some platforms. Ghana people, they don't pay fundraising, but they are there, making a noise, agitating. Some of them join so many groups. But if we can organize that everybody should go to their country and follow what they are doing there, all of them will come together in one group. And we will be bringing something that is tangible to the ESN fundraising. But this one that they're scattered, and I've been, platform to platform, crying, telling all of us to tell our people to go to their various countries. If you don't want to tell people to go to their various countries, please help me tell all the Ghana people that in different platforms to be in one platform. I'm the General Secretary of the Ghana. I have our coordinator there. You have other people there. But they are not cooperating with us. They are crying the same thing. They cry when Nandekalu was telling them about the life. And when Obi come out, they rush and join Obi. This is the same thing that they are doing here. They're just there one side. When you hear them, you think that they are with us. They are not with us. But if they come together, when they contribute money, what we are looking for them is money. Even if they are not, don't have interest in Biafra, let them contribute money so that we can use the money and work out what we want to do. We need to liberate Biafra, and we need money to do that. So please, I'm pleading you people here to help me organize Ghana for me. Talk to everybody that is working in Ghana to come together to our platform, our general place, and register their name there. We don't use money to register. We are doing all that same fundraising. We do monthly fundraising. Let them join us here so that we can generate a good money and pay for the ESN, support for the ESN fundraising. So that is the reason why I saw this. I saw it in this space. I decided to join. So, but because of Lagos something, it is my prayer. It was my prayer. I pray that something bad will happen to them so that they can come back. If something did not happen to these Igbo people, they cannot believe you. They believe you when something happened to them. They don't believe you when they are in a palace. When they are enjoying, they don't believe you. They believe you when they have stress. So I
30
pray make
seconds.
that thing happen to them. That's where I want to talk, my brothers. So God
Thank
bless each
you.
and every one of you here.
Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Thank you. Those in Ghana, you already know who to reach and follow him if you're here. If you're listening, just DM me, and then I will tell you to go and follow him. But please, if you're here, follow him, so that, because it's all about money. Liberation costs money. Bullet costs money. AK-47, AK-49, all these bazookas and all that, they cost money, and that's what we need. We don't, talking is good, but we also have to back it up with action. Thank you, my brother, for that. We go to Williams. Williams, go ahead and unmute yourself. Hold on, Williams. We got a lady in the house. Neka, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, good afternoon, good day. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
All right. All protocols observed. My wonderful people of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, I've seen the topics that are being discussed. And coming to the first one that is very, very important. The issue about somebody trying to go to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's compound to take some sand to do whatever they think they believe in that will work for them. I only have a comment to do on that, and that is in the story of a man in Israel that left worshiping of God, the Elohim, which Maz introduced us to, and brought us back and presented us to him. And this man has a son, but the man worships idol. And when the son one day rose up and said, what kind of God are we worshiping? This is not a living God, it's a man-made God. He went to the altars and burned down that idol in the morning, because he did it in the night. The neighbors that were there came on and said, who did this? Who destroyed our God? And they said, it's the son of this man. They said, okay, bring him up. We're going to kill him. The father got up and said, no, nobody lays hand on my son. If that Baal or that God that he destroyed is God, let him defend himself. Now, coming to my conclusion to this, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we know he's a prophet. We know he's a child of God. We know he's a different man sent by God as he sent Moses. If he was sent by God, if he did what God sent him to do, if he knows God and God knows him, God will defend him as to that. That is for that one. Secondly, coming to the our people being harassed or given 3 hours to leave Lagos and all that, we are not bothered. Me in particular, I'm not bothered in the sense that they were all warned. Leave Lagos, listen to your people, but they gave deaf ears. So this happening to them, the true ones among them will be revived and get home. But the ones that are mixed multitude will still be carried away by the flood. So this thing happening to them is a sign, another sign of love that God is giving to them to get back home and join their people to get the promised land. Thirdly, we talk about the sit at home. Yes, I am happy about this 1 week sit at home. But once there's an announcement of sit at home, I quickly inform my people at home. Everybody sit at home. If you want to get yourself from dying and see Biafra, sit at home. And they do obey to sit at home. So it's a good thing that it's now even 1 week, and Mazi Simon, the PM, said there might be plans about palliatives, which our leader did. And that is a good thing, following the examples that our leader has led in place. bringing in such thing if it will be to help those who cannot anymore feed themselves, as to help them sit at home, because many of them that will sit at home don't have anything. And then lastly is the ESN funding. ESN, we have seen that they are doing great job defending our land, and it's all our duties to do what we can, much more than we will sacrifice ourselves to support what they are doing. Thank you. Let me stop here. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that wonderful submission. We love our ladies. We love our ladies. Thank you for that so wonderful submission, and we'll continue. Williams, unmute yourself. 30 seconds. 30 cents.
Thank you, my brother. I greet my brethren. I see a lot of ministers here, our honorable ministers. I thank you all for sharing this program today. I thank you very much, immensely. Now, people say that Otutu Kwadro no Kambede. I say shalom to everybody. The JUJU sound, if my take is that even if they use hello, am I being heard?
Loud and clear, 25 cents.
Thank you, my brother. I'll just make it 1 cent. Even if they use trailer load of sand, that sand will be used against them to be they are going to use those sand they take to bury themselves. The Fulefus in Lagos and even Abuja here, the quick notice given to them is a welcome development, because you cannot compare burning of recharge card offices, shops, and the 2x2 houses bulldozed with the sacrifice our leader is paying in the dungeon. Then thirdly, the ESN fundraising. I have tried my best since I'm in the zoo, in the heart of the zoo here. I've tried to see how I can chip in my $20, which I had kept for this purpose for a long time. I don't know if I have advice on how to send that money. I will be glad to. I did. Then the sit at home is a no-go area. It's sacrosanct. It must be kept holy. Thank you very much. I yield my mic.
Thank you. That is Biafra is our religion, and our 10th commandment is remember the sit at home and keep it holy. Thank you, Williams, for that. Mazi Prince, hold on, Mazi Prince. You were raising your hand earlier. Go ahead, Mazi Prince. Getting advice. Mazo, will mute yourself. I don't know, Samuel Wanfo. I don't know why they don't want to let you in. I don't know what you did to Twitter. Mazo, if you're here, unmute yourself. Oh, Mazo is having connection issues. Chibez, unmute yourself.
Hey, my brothers. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, wherever you are, whatever your time zone is. I'm just delighted it's another day today. First of all, I just have to say thank you, everyone that is in the platform this moment, and those who have sacrificed so much to make sure that we are being heard. Running all this campaign and all this evangelism. I say more grease to your elbows. The second to the last person that spoke, I think it grabbed my mind and what I wanted to say, but still I have to chip in a little thing in there. Like he said, our people, you see, we have to choose our battle. Not every battles that we're going to fight. But it's true, to touch on them. There is nothing bad about it. I'm not saying or criticize and say, why do we go there? No. But you know, a child will always be a child until he grows. And there is nothing you will do a child, no matter how you say it, until he grows. The point I'm making is when a child is growing up, if we see a fire, it will all put their hand there. You will tell the child, hey, my child, don't touch that fire. This fire is going to burn you. It would not listen to you until you put hand. Once you put, you will see the way it will draw the hand quickly. When you see the fire again, it will respect the fire. The point I'm making is on those who dare want to go and try going to get sent from Mazen and the kindness compound. I tell them, say, I wish you what you wish yourself. Our Ngwa people says, you know, there is one thing we call ozone. Ozone is just like this is an anthill. Anthill, you don't carry sand and pour an anthill because anthill is sand by itself. It's an idiom. If they like, let them go and try. When they come back, you know, the tortoise says the stuff that is making a wire after he finish shooting what is shooting in the nyash, then the next year we follow it to shoot the same thing. So I will cross on that one. I will go on the fundraising. Please, that is for me. That is my own main concern. In any way, you know, we talked about it yesterday a little bit. Everyone has to generate, you know, whatever way we can do to generate money. That is where I'm after. That is where my concern is. I could do whatever I could do in order to campaign for us to get money. It's true that this $50, $10, $100, that we need beyond that because we have to prepare ourselves beyond what we want to prepare because we are going to fight the enemy. Our enemies are not sleeping, so we're not going to sleep. We're going to fight them to their house. Not even when they come to us, we're going to follow them to their house.
Is anybody hearing him? I cannot hear anything.
Not at all. Not at all. It's
We
not
can't
coming
hear
out.
him. We can't hear him
We
anymore.
can't hear you.
Chibeze, thank you
Okay,
for
please.
the submission. Go
Uh,
ahead.
Thank you for the submission. Go ahead.
all right. Mother blessing. I want to hear. And if you are listening to me, please send your microphone request. We want you to speak in this very platform. Please. I'm monitoring the face of the screen. Send in your microphone request, please, so that you can be part of the conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me know when she comes so we can give her the mic. Ifani is here. Ifani, finally, we didn't know if you went on looking for the madman who normally gets his advice from, and we didn't see you for days. So you're welcome. I don't know why they're not giving you mic, but let's go to Williams and then Mazowa. Williams, unmute yourself.
My brother, I've spoken before.
Oh, okay. You're still all right.
Hello.
Mazowa, go ahead.
Sorry, I want to talk about the fundraising. People in Biafra land. So sorry for interjecting. Just a suggestion. The way I usually do my own, I use cryptocurrency because you know the platform has a cryptocurrency, and you can use cryptocurrency to do your donation anywhere in the world, both in Biafra land. So if most people are into cryptocurrency, so you can use your cryptocurrency to donate, and that one is so secret and encrypted, so nobody will track it instead of trying to use dollar for those that are in Biafra land. Thank you.
Thank you. Even though at the time we don't encourage it because of the you know, what our leader said, but anything could change. Whatever the government says is what we go by, and I'm sure that if there's ever a need for that, I believe the government will make announcement for it. Thank you, Ebuka Indaboski, for that.
And if you have spoken, please, I want you to leave your mic so that
Just
others can
drop
come in.
down.
Yes. If you have spoken, then drop your mic so that we can have a lot of speakers here.
Nigeria. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, this is Ada Biafra from Chicago. Good morning, everyone. From my end is good morning. God bless everyone participating and making sure that Biafra is
Ada Biafra, welcome in, please. Sorry for interjecting. Let me add something to what the previous speaker said before you go on. If you are reachable to cryptocurrency payment and you're in the zoo, you can do it. The government in exile is working to see a way of facilitating the Biafran de facto government in the homeland, to see a way of making it easy for people in the homeland to be able to remit their contributions to the liberation. So if you're vested on cryptocurrency, you can use it. And for those that are still having difficulties, just stay put until when we harness those avenues. Ada Biafra, you may go on, please.
I don't have much to tell you guys, but on the sit at home, it is compulsory. And whoever that determined to not to sit at home can relocate to anywhere and remain there in the Fulani land until Biafra is restored. It is mandatory. Please, everybody on this tweet, on this Twitter space, please make sure you share this tweet so that it will go viral. All these things, we don't do it every time, but anytime we have time to do this, make sure you share it, share the flyers. Freedom is not free. You can never be free unless you do something. And you don't do something by only talking. You contribute the one that will pain you most. Tag all your uncles that have been in America, Europe, Asia. All of them have seen that those nonsense they bought in Lagos is going down very soon. Nigeria is not for them. It's not for you. It's not for me. Biafra is our last hope. Biafra is our home. The people they are killing in Ebonyi, in a Hamufu, in Jos, in Plateau State, in Imo State, the indigenous people in Nigeria, they are killing. If they have been given option of sitting at home for 1 month, they will even prefer to sit at home for 1 year. But for them to have their lives. But they don't have that option. So you that is kicking against sit at home for 1 week. Our leader have been sitting in DSS dungeon for more than 2 years. Can your father do that? Or you don't know that he is a father? Can your uncle do that? Can your husband do that? Can you, one Nigeria singer, do that? Now, going to the people that went to pick sand, let me just take it as we are not sure, or they are just fooling themselves. Because as you are touching that sand, turn down, our ancestors will strike you down immediately. Go, you will come back and tell the story. If you have power to do charms, to do juju, Maybe, I don't know your purpose. You want to keeping him in the DSS dungeon, or you want to kill our leader, God forbid. But listen, you have power to do something to your brothers and sisters, but you don't have powers to kill the Fulani terrorists, who is our common enemies in Nigeria. You have powers for your brothers and sisters, but you don't have that power to go and do something to enemies taking over your land, killing your brothers and sisters. Hello? Remember, today is ESN fundraising. You must do something to match what the enemies have. I yield my mic. Remember to share it, share the flyers. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is where freedom fighting is active. Very, very active. We must support the rituals our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started before they kidnapped him. We must fund those boys who have denied themselves many things to preserve the lives of Biafran people, preserve the land of Biafra. We need boot. We need mbemili. We need no. We need everything. We need granite for those boys. They need aqua. How need the aqua? Agua. They need boot. God bless you all. Ada Biafra from Chicago. Upon.
Okay. Thank you. You always bring it. We always bring fire when you come, and we love you. Thank you. Those that have spoken, please drop so that we can get. We have Ifani trying to get him in, or Godman, our own Carolina, also trying to get her in. So if you have spoken, just drop. I'm trying to drop as much as I can. Mazi Prince, Mazowa, go ahead, and then Mazi Prince will go after you. Mazowa, go ahead.
Thank you so much, everybody. I greet you, the able comrade in the house. I say, Mechuko Kikabiyama bless all of you. You say, concerning the issue of people going to take sand from our leaders' compound, you know, there's something that our people don't understand, because we fail to stick our tradition. They don't know the meaning of sand. Before you take up a sign against someone, you should make sure that na ijonya hofo. You know what I discover is that all this nonsense court that they are belonging, they feel that is the way that everything ends, is giving them morale, but they don't know that their destruction has come. This is the end of their existence. At times, when God wants to destroy somebody totally, he will push that person beyond his or her stupidity. You see, any incantation you are doing, that's why when you see some people, they tell you that this person I see this afternoon died in the evening, or this person you see in the morning died in the afternoon, or this person you just see in 1 hour ago just dying now. You don't know what the person has ever committed, because there is what they call backfire. And remember, the issue of our Maz, our leader, our Jesus, our own Jesus, Maz Nnamdi Kanu, our own Messiah, Maz Nnamdi Kanu, the spirits that are guiding him is beyond every human comprehension. Remember that his parents stood by him before they died, and they are still supporting him, even in the spiritual realm. But some people don't understand. You know, all these people who are making several confessions, trying to put things in correction, those people, if they tell you what they're going through, you will know that the spirit of the parents of our leader are dealing with them, they are tormenting them. And they are trying by all means, maybe one idiot that call himself a native doctor or a court chief has given them the assurance that nothing is going to happen to them. They should go and they take the sand. They don't know that who was speaking was the God himself into him, so that they can go and they get their end at that place. Let them go and see what is going to happen. They don't know the meaning of Ajana. When I say that Ajana is a spirit, whatever you are doing, even to your fellow human being, you know that you are not right. Be very careful, because once you do anything stupid, Ajahn will come after you and they ask you, what have you done to your brother? What did your brother do to you? Come to the situation of our people living in Lagos and other parts of the Zoological Republic. You see, our people in adage, they say that onye nenyo isi anapụta, and mbịarambịara da-abụ eze n'obodo onye ọzọ. Okwu baa n'izu achụpụ onye mbịara ilo. Inukwu ụmụnne na-abụ ji ekwu okwu n'ama, mana nke ndị Igbo adọrọzi otu ahụ. Now, you will see your fellow Igbo person speaking Igbo to him in the midst of the enemies. The person will claim that he is the owner of English grammar. He will speak all the grammar in his mouth, not knowing that you are selling yourself. And when your sister or your brother asks you to retrace your movement the way you go with the enemy, you say that the person is trying to demarcate. If the person is speaking bigotry, the person is doing this and is a hate, not knowing that the person have seen what is about to happen. Not today.
30 seconds.
Thank you, sir. Not today that the warning of our people to be careful the way they relax in a number of man's land has started. It started in the year 1966, which one of my family members was a victim of that pogrom in the north. But notwithstanding, anything I see, but what that pains me a lot is that all this JUJU, this are Mansi and Alaba International, you will see the stooges that we still use to call them back, and they start pleading, and whatever they say, they will submit to it. Even if they ask them to go and kill their brother, they will submit to it, or they will leave some shops to few idiots to attract others to do whatever they ask them to do. But if they are wise enough, this is the time for them to make a critical decision. I know to make a move is at times difficult, but once you make it, you see a success. Thank you so much. Let me hear my right here.
Thank you. Mazi Prince, you have 30 cents. 30 cents. Go ahead, Mazi Prince. Our own Calorena was requesting for Mike. Hold on. Ifani also was requesting. Godoman was able to come in. So please request again. I'm trying to send it over to you guys, those that are requesting. And you know, Twitter, sometimes we don't own it here. So I apologize. Go ahead, Mazi Prince.
All right, thank you, the first, and our Ebo, Akbarawa, and others. I really appreciate you guys for what you are doing. Come to JUJU Sand, our leaders' home. It's just like one of the space I tend to check in this that was around 2 hours ago, because I was the one that later shot the space. I was the one that later reported the space to Twitter. Again, because they are saying lies against our leader. Especially, I posted the man's face on the jungle trop. Maybe you people have seen it. Somebody or Denigba or whatever. It's from Onsoka. And the guy was, I don't know. That is the people that behind our leaders in Kankaration, even till now. The guy, I really lambasted him. I'm still angry till now. I think most of us that was there, are here now because when I shot the space, I couldn't be able to see the space again on the face of my system. You get? So those that are planning, or maybe I don't know. Just like I was saying yesterday, that if our PM want to enter you, he will first of all get you to the root before you begin. You first of all get all the oracles that is conjuring things to you. You get, before we bring you out. Maybe they think that man is the ordinary man. He's not an ordinary man, which is our PM. And our leader everybody knew that he's an extraordinary being. He's not a human being. He's an extraordinary being. Just took flesh as a human. You get? So for them to plan to go to his house and take sand, our prayers, because I've been monitoring our prayers must surely, and Elohim have already heard our prayers, that none of them will go there and come back free. What happened to them? What happened to the sister of Moses when they were passing in the wilderness, which is a Rebecca, I think, will happen to all of them, because they have nothing they have nothing good to offer to this man. They are with this man having meetings together. What to make sure that they move this train well. At the end of it, they turns back. I say, onye na-achụ nkakwu ọchụkadị ọtụgharị azụ si gị n'isi gị dịka nkakwu. When you begin to pursue rat, you turn back and begin to say this person, his head is like a rat. That means you are saboteur. Those people that gangs up and say this man, at the end of it, this man is telling them that his health is not okay. They are running away from him. And the man that wanted to stand for him, they came in to make sure that they block him.
30 seconds.
Thank you. Even let me just come to Lagos issue concerning the Alaba International. I contacted my people there. That was this morning. They told me that they raised fund to go and bribe the Ojo local government area. They raised almost 3 million naira, be more than that, to go and bribe them. I say, what can these people? He say, what are they going to do? Because their business is obvious for them to carry it. That's what they did. They said that for none for them, even if those that, I think I heard one of them that said here that was mentioning that some of their people that have a land in the Lagos, he placed it in the market, but nobody is agreed to buy it. It's happening. Even they told me this morning. Some of them want to sell their shop. Nobody agreed to buy. Everybody are now opening their eye because they know that these people are desperately wicked. So we are going home and we are ready at home. I pray so. May Elohim grant our prayers.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Indaboski and then our own Wanyoma. And then Indaboski, unmute yourself, and then we'll go to Wanyoma and then Agujiebwe and Okodoman. Go ahead, Indaboski.
I am not free. Please move it to another person. Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna bring you down when you're ready. Just let us know. Wanyoma, you have the mic. Unmute yourself.
Hello, my people. I greet
30
everybody.
Thank you.
Raphael, Ajere, Pastor Vam. I like that your name. I want to thank each and every one of you for a very good job you guys are doing. I'm so much happy. The issue of going to take sand, I don't have issues with it. Nnamdi Kanu's family is harboring a throne. So there is no evil that can happen where there is something like that. Israel Okukanu, even if he is dead in the physical, his spirit is still in his family because there is no king have taken over the throne. He is there. Oya abonye ha ntụ ọkụ n'anya. Let them enter. Onye ha abanye, ọ ga-ebonye ha ntụ ọkụ n'anya. Nobody has taken that throne. Israel Okukanu is still there. So I don't bother because of that one. The next thing I want to talk is about our seat at home. I'm using this opportunity to beg everybody, please help those people that are at home in any capacity you can, and let those ones sitting at home, let us maintain this seat at home, because it will give us a few steps to where we are going to. Let us sit at home. There are some people in the now they are dead because of this thing we are fighting. They are no longer sitting at home, but sitting in their graves. Our leader has been sitting in a solitary confinement. Do we know what a solitary confinement is? Where you talk to nobody, you don't go around, you sit at a place for 2 years. This one, we were not told to sit at a place. We are still sit in your home. You can go to your nearby farm, around your house. You can walk around in your compound. That is no job. There are some girls and some boys who are inside the bushes fighting for us. They see snake every time. Mosquitoes bite them every time. They are born by a woman like me. We have to make sacrifices. They are sacrificing their own freedom over there, and even their life. They have sacrificed their lives. So we cannot sacrifice a week sit at home. Not that they say don't move around. Move around your compound. Cook what you want. Many are dead. Many are in the prisons in Nigeria because of this Biafra we are fighting for. What is that sacrifice that is too much for us to give? Our leader has sacrificed his comfort, his freedom, his parents, his self. I had him in one something. He said, Biafra should pray they kill him so that Biafra will come fast. But we don't pray for him to die. He will be alive and see the coming of Biafra, and he will raise the flag for us. Coming to the people, and our people, they don't hear something. There is an adage that said, Igbo anaghị agba ọsọ mmiri until ọsha ha. That is truth. It is truth. Why will you be where you are not wanted? When they wanted to vote, they told you in a clear term. They threatened you in a clear term, and they carried out the threat and nothing happened. What gives you the hope that things will be okay for you in that place you are? I said, I for one, I have property in Lagos. But since the day I made up my mind to join this agitation fully, I forfeited all of them. If they like, let they go there and break it down. I don't blow the key. I don't care. So we must sacrifice something. If it has opened their eyes now to support what we are doing, Kabugbo, Katakawugbo. Ndị Igbo, you are not wanted in Nigeria. You are not wanted. All these your politicians you see going from one place to the other, they are after their pockets. They don't care. So, your issue is that I still maintain it. 3 weeks after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's abduction, I was in something like a dream, but I have not gone to, I don't know how that thing happened. I just lay down on the bed, I prayed, and that thing came to me. Ejiofor was being pursued by a whirlwind. He was knocking from one Biafran door to the other. Nobody agreed to open the door. That was the day I knew that Ejiofor was up to something. Since that day, I don't have my trust until people started talking about it, saying it and all. Coming to Asari Dokubo's rubbish. Asari Dokubo, we know that I was watching him. The only thing I see was a hungry man looking for a washman job, period. And it is very shameful of him that he is canvassing for a washman in the resources that comes from his region. He's washing it for a foreigner from somewhere. It is a very shameful thing. And for him to call my leader a criminal, Asari Dokubo is a big fool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. For those that didn't know, I allowed our sister to go because we give our women preferential treatment. If you don't like it, there's this thing that Koiki told those that didn't like our alliance. There's something he told them to do, and then I will borrow the word from Koiki. We love our women, and when they come, they always get preferential treatment because it seems like it's only the voice of the man that we always hear. Agujebe, unmute yourself, and then after Agujebe, we go to Ogodoman. Agujebe, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi the First. I'm greeting from my location, Ogodoman, the good man. My greetings, our honorable minister. May our days belong. The lioness in the midst of lions. My respect. So please, and the rest of others, I can see Raf. Please, if I could not mention your name, bear with me because I have a short time. So please, our women, we don't mean to spoil you people, but rather we want to give everybody equal right and equal opportunity. I believe on that. Going straight to the point of today, in terms of JUJU sound, as a believer of one who believes in our organic value system, traditional system, I'm standing with barefoot, saying, making this supplication with the power of the positive thought and thinking, with the power of equity and justice. I come and make this statement because I know full well, as one who believes in justice and equity, I know full well that our spring leader, he came with justice and equity. And what he was fighting for was a just cause. He wants peace. He wants us to live in harmony. He wants us to be free because we are being born free. For the fact that he's not coming against or to take what that belongs to others, but rather he came so that we will have equal rights, so that we have a fair treatment, so that we have a fair share to what that we are involving. So for all these facts, they say truth is a reality. It doesn't have any defense. For that reason, for that main fact that he came with truth, no weapon, no amount of sand that they came to or come to pick from his palace that would bring any negativity upon him or upon his family or upon the freedom movement, because we come with justice, because we come with truth. So nothing against truth that will befall upon him and upon the whole Biafra. That sand they are coming or planning to come and check. As they cannot be able to count that sand, so shall the millions, billions of Biafra freedom fighters will multiply on their hands. That sand, as the amount of that sand will be uncountable, so shall the military of Biafra shall be uncountable, and we will stand firmly to defend our land. And I'm saying that, so shall it be. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Chukwokika, I declare, going straight forward for the Biafrans in Lagos, that this tendency that says that if you cannot come back home, wherever you are, stand solidly, defend yourself, gather together and fight those who have come to fight you. You did not start it deliberately, but rather they are coming to force you out of your land. For that reason, if you don't want to go back to Biafra, you better stand fit. Regroup yourself. When they destroy your things, regroup and destroy whatever that belongs to the government. Millions of you, there's millions of Biafrans in Lagos, more than millions. Group yourself together, fight them back. When they destroy your investment, go back and destroy everything that belongs to Lagos state government. They don't have up to 1 million police or military in Lagos, but there's more than 2 million or 3 million Biafrans in Lagos. Regroup yourself wherever you are, fight against them. So going forward from there, as we are talking about fundraising, there's no doubt about it. The problem, I know they say once beaten, twice shy. The reason why it seems that Biafrans are sitting behind because of what had happened before, but they shouldn't take because of that. They say when an adult is preparing a food and the child is sitting beside watching and helping that adult to make that everything to get ready, there's every possibility that that child is going to partake in eating that food. For that reason, come closer. When you come closer, you'll be able to listen to the gospel of the Lord, the gospel of the Biafra government in exile. For that reason, that will convince you, that will make you to know that these people, they come with a straight hand, they come with a genuine mind, they come with genuine freedom, they come with genuine, everything genuine that will make us to regain our lost glory. I raise my mind. May all times be yours, please.
You say, our own Ogodoman, you have the mic. Greetings and greetings and greetings, everybody in the house. We have a full house today. A full house is what we have. And I'm going to make it snappy. We start from Aja. Nwa dibịa na-agwọrọ m ọgwụ onye ebe ka ọ gwọtara ọ ihe izu ọgwụ mgbogbo ya agwa gị nwa dibịa bịara ịgwọrọ m ọgwụ ebe ka i jere gwọta ya bụ ọgwụ ị agwọrọ m a na-agwọrọ ọrakụlụ ọgwụ ịnọkọta ijekwa ọrakụlụ ọzọ isi ya gwọrọ gị ọgwụ ka ije wee jee ebe ọrakụlụ. That is what I'm saying on that side. Abịa na our fundraising, we don't beg anybody anymore, but we will continue to beg. We'll continue to push. You see, even we don't it comes, it's spiritual. Yeah, but if you can pay your phone bill, you can donate $10. That is all I'm going to say on that. Lagos. On Lagos. I remember very well when I used to be in Lagos Island because I was training in a medical line by then, Ebanazo surgical, and in the motor pass Noniru. I remember very well that each time these people will come,
Obviously, the guy I said that in the Nina Bank Award or where you know one certain event on normally be the thing. My kill here, my caught to head here, my beat here, my phone. I see Quatata, no, who said here. What I'm trying to say here is a gentleman made a statement of fighting back. Well, I'm not watching to here soon. Because at a point when people come to kill you and your family, you have nothing else to do than to fight back. I believe that time will come. We don't need to tell them, but it will be them that is going to actually tell themselves. Ndalaba, I have a couple of friends there. And each time it happen here, it happen here, no way even. One of them, that was sometime 2 weeks ago. It was just lamenting. I said, bro, I have warned you to stop lamenting where I am because Igbo tele. You know, you're a rich guy. You are. How many times have I asked all of you to bring money? Yeah, happen there, yes, happen there. Why you? I said, you see this in the way the men why you give one after the other. You don't let us stop talking about them. They will see it with their own naked eyes. They will see it, and it's going to be coming slowly. After, from the furniture section, it will get down to accessory section in Alaba. Then it will get down to hardwares, which is engine. Then to generator. These are guys that I told, I said, you people are really good in all these things. Why don't you begin to develop something that we're going to use back home? Because we're not going to use So what am I trying to say in Lagos? I don't pity any single one of them. And when I call them, I will say, it's coming very close to you. Waiting in the house. I was just thinking, I said, look at how many people that are here. We have almost 100 and something, almost a 150, 160, unless it has dropped. There is this that I said last time, and I am going to repeat it again. Up to 160 something speakers and listeners that are here. Anyone who not here, were ga sabotage anyị ukwu oji bịa ebe a ọ gaghị ejiela ise. Anyone who not inside this space, I am saying my own blunt, you know, I know they hide mouth because they were spies na bịa ebe a ha bịa ebe a ha mara nke ọgọrọmanụ kwuru mara nke vam kwuru mara nke onye iru mara nke buru that person ọkpa ejiri bịa ebe a ị gaghị ejiela ise. Oyi buru that person na-abịa igete ihe anyị ga-ekwu ka I were ganye ndị ilo asị go aka iji type of phone aka nwa ga-frozen. This is where I am going to stop because I have been waiting patiently to speak before I run. Somebody made mention of Ghana. Yes, I was in Ghana. And I am in Ghana, but I'm going somewhere from here. And what I saw here within a space of time is that our people are only good in contributing money to drink. And whoever that did this thing to us, to them, because they sort of may, whatever, whoever that did this thing to them, may Elohim break that yoke of when your land is on fire, All you do is from one corner to the other. If now. So I'm going to yield, and hopefully by tomorrow when I get to my destination, settle down very well, hopefully I will join this space because this is the right place to be. And I thank Elon Musk for creating something like this. I really, really appreciate it. I yield from here.
He say, our God man, and don't forget our exposition, because we said we must expose the truth, the lies wherever we see him, and we are waiting whatever day that you're ready, and we can have that, and then you can expose all of them,
Believe you me,
because we
believe
can't.
you me. Go ahead. Believe you me, that time is fast coming, but I need to put one A-B together. Then we hit the nail. Into the one.
I can't wait. Thank you for that wonderful submission. Let's go to our own Amuche and then Bishop. Amuche, unmute yourself. Please raise your hand. That way I know who is who. Raise your hand. That way we know. Amuche, unmute yourself. All right, Amuche is now ready. Bishop, our own Bishop Comfort.
Yes, I'm here.
Yourself. All right, go ahead, Amuche. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's what I'm going to say. These people, that is that place that they're having all this problem. They want me to bring palm wine and cola nut to go and come and beg them for their freedom or what? I don't understand. I don't really know what they want. I should bring cola nut, come and start begging and say if I want to marry a wife. I pray all of you that refuse to support what we are doing. I know what I'm doing here. I'm doing the two jobs so that I can be able to be contributing. I never sleep. I don't used to sleep. I only sleep twice. Yeah, in 2 hours. And me. Gracias. I only sleep 2 hours every day for me to be able to be contributing. Then for you to join us, people refuse. All of you in Alaba. My prayer is this. I know some will never do. We won't say this. Rather, our leader will not say this. My prayer is that all Fulani should kill all of you in Lagos that refuse to support what we are doing. You are going to church to go and contribute money for Adeboye and what's his name, Seth? David Oyeripo. All the prayer they are praying, has it worked? He has never worked. You refuse to see those. You and Adeboye, who should lay hands for each other? Who should lay hands on each other? Me, I'm a full Biafra, but I'm from Edo State. All our name. That's what is in the file. And every time I used to say, the woman that gave birth to me, my mother, her surname is Irabo. We have Uche, have all the Hoibo name in my family. I'm not waiting for someone to come and tell me where I come from. Only the name alone. It tells me who I am. I'm an Igbo man. You understand? But we are in Edo State. See my name. Let me tell you. All these people and are full and should visit them. All of them should be killed with their family since they refuse to support what we are doing. Enough is enough. We cannot be begging. I cannot bring a wine or cola nut to come and give you for you to come and take your freedom, support your freedom. I can't do that anymore. Enough is enough. Since how many years now your eyes is not yet open? Can't you see what is happening to your neighbor, to your friend? Are you not seeing road? Are you blind? Are you all blind? Are you all blind? Do you hear what I said? I'm doing 2 different of job. I know where I pass and get to this place. You understand? I pass through Libya before I get to this place. You want me to come and keep begging you to come and take your freedom, to come and support your freedom? Are you all joking? Are you joking with me? Or what? Let me tell you, they will never take my head. But all of you that refuse, that in that Lagos that refuse to support this freedom, all of you, they will visit all of you and your entire family, one after the other. Because enough is enough. We cannot be begging. When we come to fundraising, we will be begging. We come and take your freedom, we will be begging. Enough is enough. Some member will not take it. Our leader will not take it. Look at the man suffering because of us. You are there contributing money every Sunday. Even tomorrow, you will still go to church and contribute money and give this bastard, this nonsense, and co. They can't save you. I said 2020. What's his name? Adeboye went to Asoro. What did he go and do? What did he go and do? You people cannot open eyes. What is happening? The people will try to secure your life. You are insulting them. Tell them, leave that thing. You have to find a call. No, you are not seeing what is happening now. Can't you see? Are you seeing right? Me, I will be the last man to come and give you Kulanoma. I beg you for you to come and take your freedom. Only insult I be insulting you. My prayer now, let them wipe all of you out. All of you in Lagos God. That refuse to support this thing. You all have money. You have money. You refuse. You refuse. My brother, wait, I know where I far before I get to Europe, before I get here where I am. I go Libya and see what is happening to our brothers and sisters. See that they are killing them every day. Do you know how many people die my president? Do you know how many people? I ring the compass for my people to save. I give my life. They nearly kill me. They know the risk I took to put the people. They asked me not to pilot all this black. It was what is it called? Arab people. These Tunis and all that. That one apologize. But I still take risks and put blacks there. After putting my life, we come here, let all take our freedom. You tell me no, we are not going to take it. We are not going to take it. All of you will be wiped away. All of you will bow. All of you that say no, that refuse to contribute. The President Samepa, President Mazun and the Kano, all of you will be wiped away. Nonsense everywhere. Idiots. Look at the man, what the man has not said. Mazun and the Kano said what 15 years ago. He told you Tinubu is coming. Did it happen or not? What the past? Tell me what Adeboye have said that come to pass. Tell me one. Those criminals, I know Oyedepo and co. Tell me one. What they have prophesied that come to pass. All the whole criminals, all of them. They in fact, I'm very angry. Let me stop here. It's just everywhere. Animals. Nonsense. You tell me that I'm not an Igbo man. When my name, my mother's son name is Elabo, I have Ugozi, I have Ameti, I have all of them. Is it Hausa name? You tell me I'm not an Igbo man, that I'm from Edo, I'm from this, I'm from that. Nonsense everywhere. I'm very angry with these people that refuse to support what we are doing. Nonsense people. Tomorrow you go and gather for church and be gathering money for this animal. They are radicals everywhere. You are there suffering. This morning just said nobody is talking. Now we tell you this is the way to follow. You say no. No, you say no. That no is going to kill all of you. Hey, I'm not telling you. I want them to give 5 minutes to relocate. Only 5 minutes. Not even 3 hours is too much. 5 minutes. Let all of you be wiped out. Nonsense everywhere. Carry on. I love you. I'm very angry. Very angry. I don't please freedom anymore. What's it called? Is it the first? I was the one to tell you that time. I want to contribute money that time. That I belong to, what's it called? 1,000 men. It is me. I'm Uche. Put that name down. I'm very hot.
All right. Thank you very much. This last speaker, what's your name? Obiaba. Your accent sounds like my brother from
Thank you. Yeah. I talked to you many times. Raphael.
Obiaba,
we don't need to beg this again. No.
But okay.
See, we don't need
let
to
me
beg
talk.
all these
Let me
people.
talk, my brother. I appreciate you. I see the anger in you and the boiling point where you have gotten to.
Tell you to contribute to. They come and use power to beg you. They people are not come and beg you. Nonsense everywhere. Let all of them. Let them kill all of them there. Tell me what.
Thank you. I like that boiling point. This is the boiling point where everybody must get to, because when they say they gave them 3 hours, for me, they should even give them 2 seconds. In fact, they should even be throwing them out immediately. Because one funny thing is that these people, they think we were joking. You know, I told somebody before that now some of these our people must be used as a sacrificial lamb. There must be a sacrificial lamb. Because if there is no sacrificial, it is only when they become sacrificial lambs that's when they realize that now the Kanu said it. Oh, Simon Ekpa was right. Oh, this crying prophet, master prophet, that is looking for Simon Ekpa number. I will call him now. Idiot that Simon Ekpa restored his YouTube that they pulled down. Instead of supporting Simon Ekpa, he started supporting all those criminals. He started supporting his stomach infrastructure. Now he said, I will call him. All those things doesn't move us. The thing is that we are doing the needful. We don't care who gives us recommendation. We don't care who gives us accolade. As long as Tuko Kitabiama has given us the go ahead to do the needful, we're doing it, and we don't care. You understand? So let them give you 2 minutes to pack out of Alaba. If I let us even hear tomorrow that they have bombed down Alaba, you think I'm going to cry because they burned down Alaba? Or maybe I'm going to petition the world government. Hey, they have burned down Alaba. Oh, come and fight for them. Oh, bosses on that. Mad people. So when we are telling you to make hay, that it's about to shine and rain, you think we were joking up where? Just like President Namdekanu told them. So Imare, when I told you they were coming, Imare, you see this pig now, gallivanting in this pig that came out from the creek, gallivanting in asshole rock. That place is called Asshole Rock, not Asshole Rock. Asshole Rock. So you are gallivanting in Asshole Rock, thinking that we don't know that very soon that your stomach, they will puncture it. The same people you are there gallivanting with, they are the people that will puncture your stomach. Then we are going to play your tape for you. How many times will they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Good luck, Jonathan. 70 years old man, oh, they beat him, tear gas him. We are going to play your tape for you. No, don't worry. Be carrying that your through that stomach up and down. We will play your tape for you. And I pray we don't play it by your graveside when the time comes. Mad people everywhere. Let's go on, Bikono.
Thank you, Bam Bam Bam. Amuche, I just DM'd you. Shoot me a text, a reply, your number, name, and then I will send it to the admin, and then we'll get you set up. Our sister Carolina was here requesting. I don't know why they didn't want to give her a mic, but we must continue. The man, I'm sorry, guys, but let's go to. We have Bishop. We have Lillian here, so Bishop, unmute yourself. Did Bishop disappear? Bishop disappeared. Lillian, unmute yourself. Bam, 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 you're muted.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, people.
Why can't I mute myself? I'm trying to mute myself. It's not allowing me to mute myself. Please, I'm going to refresh my system. So you can bring me in again. Let me refresh my system because I'm trying to mute myself. It's not allowing me.
All right. Thanks. Sonny, if you can bring him down, okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah. Yes, Lillian, go ahead. Carolina, go out and come back in. I don't know why they don't want to give you mic again. I don't not understanding. But go ahead, Lillian.
Okay. All protocol observed. Good evening, all from my side. You see, these Lagos people, I'm just drinking wine on their head. As I'm talking to you, one of my brother is directly involved. I told him that the 3 hours is too much. They could have given you 2 minutes because the guy was running mouth during the election. He was talking rubbish against Simon, talking rubbish. You know, these Lagos people, when you see them talk, you'll be so disappointed in yourself, not even in them. Do you understand? So when they finished the election and this guy, they gave it to Tinubu, I now called him and asked him, I thought Simon is working for Tinubu so that P2B will not win. Simon have succeeded now. P2B did not win. Tinubu have won. So whatever they're doing to them in that Lagos, none of my business. I didn't even want to care. I didn't even want to care. They're even giving them. In fact, Lagos government self, governor, please, you are not doing anything. Make that place to be very, very hot for all those people, because all those amala that are eating in that place have really eaten their brain. All of them have really eaten their brain. They will still come to their house, demolishing their house one by one. That one is not my business. What I'm deeply concerned for is our leader. That's all. The health of our leader. Whatever they're doing in that compound, whoever that's going there to pack a sand. I look at people, Igbo people. Igbo abụrụ n'ọnụ. Ndị Igbo abụrụ n'ọnụ. Abụrụ n'ọnụ. What is all this? Can you hear this man to deserve this sort of wickedness from you people? A man that came from a royal family, that has a good life and sacrificed it for you people to be free and live well. Still, that, hey God, I don't know what to say, but what I'm praying every day, I'm standing in Biafra land praying every day, asking Chukwu Okike Abiyama to protect that man. Each time they call for sit at home, I don't go out. My children don't go to school. I didn't even want, even though I'm going out, I don't go out. I will stay because somebody is sitting down for me in DSS dungeon. Somebody is sitting down for me. A prince is sitting down for me in DSS dungeon for 2 years now. Now I was reading press release, Chike Dozia release that he has banned Lawyer Jibako, banned their family to, in fact, oh God. In fact, I don't know what to say, but only Chukwu Okike Abiyama will intervene on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case. The issue of sitting at home, we are sitting it. I don't know who is sitting it. I'm in Anambra State, we are sitting at home. We don't go. Whenever someone pronounce it, me and my family will enter house. I got everything. We enter house. We sit at home. I didn't even know for anybody. If I preach to them, if they don't want to listen, whatever they see, they take.
They collect.
I want to thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Our minister, if you can also make Bam 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 co-host now, and I'm trying to accept his request, and he's not. I don't know. Twitter is working really hard right now. Let's go to Ben Talks. Ben Talks, unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, brothers and sisters. Good evening, Biafrans. The last two speaker, the last speaker before our sister speak, I can really feel the passion, the way he just blew everything on the table. Yeah, Biafrans, let me say this. I think what is killing our people in Lagos at the moment is nemesis. There's something they call nemesis. There was one broadcast our PM did one certain time in regards to that man that tried to broadcast our sit at home to tell our people how they will demonstrate, so that people in Lagos will know that they are really belong. And that man was arrested. Till now, none of the Biafrans in Lagos could be able to fight for this man. They left that man just languishing there. And sometimes I ask myself, what kind of people our people is? Somebody just devoted his life, forget his family, forget everything he has, just to fight for your freedom, for your sake. And they said, money. And they don't even care if they die on top of that money. They don't care at all. I think sometimes if something is happening in this kind of way, we can say just let's keep quiet. Let's leave them. Let them receive it a little bit. Then before they can know that they are what we are talking is really makes sense. For the people going to the Nnamdi Kanu family to get some sand in order to concoct some enchantments and all this rubbish. For me, I call it rubbish. Before something can be able to before he gave me accept. The person you are doing doesn't believe in all those rubbish. So whatever they are doing here is just like they are just pouring water on top of stone. Completely pouring water on top of stone. But Biafrans, I'm assuring you people that this journey we have taken on, every Biafran in this platform, anywhere, under autopilot with the PM, my wish to everyone is we are going home. We are absolutely going home.
Thank you.
So the enemy has no place to hide. I can rest my case here. Thank you, for giving me that opportunity.
Thank you, Chuck. We are definitely going home, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. They can go and take a truck full of sand. It will not stop what we are doing. Our own bishop, unmute yourself.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I've been trying to unmute. Thank you so much, everybody. May God bless every one of you. When we talk about the JUJU, I know that as long as Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, the Lord says that no weapon fashioned against him shall prosper. Wherever he is in the dungeon, they will not be able, because the Lord is around him. And I want all of you to know that God has called him and sanctified him himself. I mean, when we look in the book of Judges as well, there's a king that told his prophet, go and curse the one that has been blessed. Go and curse the one that has been called. Go and curse him. His prophet went and came and said, no, he's got trust, anointing, and power. We are not able to curse him. And they came back. And I'm happy, as I'm saying this, that the eyes of Nnamdi Kanu, some of them are open. And may the Lord help them to support our movement. Because this our movement is a supernatural movement. And the Lord will help us to see Nnamdi Kanu is free and Biafra independence is obtained. When we talk about fund, this goes without saying. Funds are very, very important. It's not $1 or $10. No, we can encourage them to pay whatever they can. But let us increase, because the more we give little, the more we delay the coming of Biafra in actual fact. Because all these things, they need money. And people we're hiring, they need money. We thank God for the grace that has been given upon our Prime Minister, Simon Njoku, that what he has been doing is tremendous, tremendous. So I encourage each and every one of us here to get their friends to increase their giving. About the eviction in Lagos, everybody has touched it. I don't want to hold you. How I feel as a servant of God is that enough is enough. How long are we going to start saying this? And we say Sabonti, how long are we? They don't appreciate what God has given us in Biafra. They don't appreciate it. That God has given us everything, blessing our farm, our home, our land, to start building and dominate. Not building, another person will dominate. Some don't even have a home back home. They don't have properties at home. So they are afraid and scared to go back home. When I try to finish what I'm saying, what about Joy Boko today? What is he saying? I thank each and every one of you committed in this particular space May God Almighty bless each and every one of you. In Chukwu Kikabiama's name. Thank you for giving me the space. Thank you.
Thank you, our own bishop.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Let's go to our Emeka and then the good and Biafra Valiant, Maze, Anakorom, then we win and the rest. Go ahead, Emeka. Until we are trying to figure out what's going on to Carolina, why they're not giving them mic. She's going in and out, and still they're not allowing her to come up. Go ahead, Emeka.
Yes, my voice coming out clearly.
Loud and clear.
Now, good morning from here. I greet all of you. Thank you for the hard work coming every day to enlighten the people, to remind the people of the situation of our people back home and abroad. Concerning the juju, I think say these people don't learn work by now or learn their lesson by now. That is a waste of time. But I thank God they were being caught again. It's a waste of time. And hopefully they need to be dealt with as quickly as possible. Then our people in Lagos, because I was born and brought up in Lagos, I actually communicated with my brother yesterday. I told him that, look, they are dealing with people in Alaba. He said, oh, it's fake news. I said, I sent him video. He saw the video. It's fake news. I said, okay, if anything happens, let me know. Because all this time, when I go to tell us, say we did diaspora, we are not on ground. We don't know what's happening. And I'll reply him and say, we are living in a global village. Anything happening around the world, we can know in a couple of seconds. We don't need to be there on ground to know what's going on. Come this morning now, you can confirm, say it's true. I say, you see? Now, the things happening in Lagos State, in North and everywhere, is even helping us to achieve Biafra. For those of our people who don't hear word, go back home. They will still pursue you, which they are already doing. They are burning your properties. They are destroying all your source of livelihood. The money you're supposed to use to take care of yourself, your family, your children, how are you going to take care of them now? Because you're concerned about material things. Go home and build your home. They don't want you. They don't like us. Can't you see it? But these are the same people that will tell you, one Nigeria, we must be together. But look at the way they are treating you. I don't know when some of our people, I don't know when we'll go get sense. It mustn't happen to you before you become smart and, before you become wise. That's why somehow I always thank God that, the abduction that happened to me years ago. Because probably if it hadn't happened to me I for no get sense, who knows? But since it happened to me and our brother Amuchi, what he went through, and we've seen, and different one of us here, Nigeria's happened to us one way or the other. That's it. If it happens to you, there's a higher possibility that you become wiser. There's a higher possibility you are going to promote Biafra, our freedom. So my advice again, I've said this before, you mustn't happen to you before you know that we need our freedom. Let us push for this Biafra. Let us support ESN with whatever we have. Support sit at home. Don't listen to anybody that will come and tell you sit at home is killing people, is destroying businesses. You are alive to see the Biafra. That's the major thing. Stay at home. Don't go and collect free bullets from the Nigerian government. I was in a space with Mazi Paul, Mazi P, Mazi Prince. One stupid guy from me claimed I lived in Suka. I don't know where he's from, but I doubt he's an Igbo person, even though he has our accent. He said he supported the nonsense that Mazi should be left incarcerated. Mazi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, and they asked him what other solution other than Mazi be released. He said that they should send two to Kono. The Nigerian government should send two to Kono jets to the east. Can you imagine? To show you the hearts. I doubt that guy is Igbo. I doubt he's Biafran. He's just there. Probably one of these boys that lived in Nsuka, or whether from wherever in Nsuka.
Fulani has been living
Fulani.
there. Yes, Fulani has been living there. You think in the, that's why I don't go to their space. I always tell you guys that they will come up and then they will tell you, oh, see, the other time he was talking about how they sit at home, they've ended sit at home while the ground was telling them something different. I was telling you guys that these people are all cowards. They are sitting at home while on Twitter and running their mouth. When it comes to sit at home, they will all sit at home if they actually in Biafra land. So they can say whatever they want. It doesn't move us. When sit at home comes, they will be the first to sit at home, and then they will be on social media shouting, "Oh, I'm out here. I'm out here. This market is open," and then the person what they won't tell you is that they are sitting at home. So don't even pay mind to people like that. I don't go to their spaces because it just makes you angry. But go ahead and round up 30 seconds.
Not just once in a while. I just and some of them will claim because they always claim. That's the thing I don't understand. They'll claim our identity, then talk in a very bizarre, opposite way of reasoning when it comes to Biafrans. Like I want to say, Mazi Place was there too. The co-host, her name was Aisha. They carry a Boki name. You say you be Igbo, wherever you're from. Then God bless David. I forgot his name. He's a Yoruba boy.
Yes,
Yoruba
I was
man
the guy that was interjecting that called him evil man.
That boy said it the way it's supposed to be. Now, on a normal day, for that lawyer from England to speak the truth, even his fellow people, most of them will kick against him. They will say he's Igbo because he's saying the truth. That's how bad it is. Any Yoruba man speaking the truth, his own people are going to question his line of reasoning because they are used to lies. They are used to blackmailing innocent people. This Aisha was claiming, oh, she's a lawyer. Okay. David too is also a lawyer. She was talking about there is nothing like referendum in the Nigerian constitution. She talked about one policy that was changed in like 2 or 3 years ago. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. You see, the Nigerian government changed policies to favor them. Oh, shit.
I can't hear you again. No, you muted yourself. All right. Thank you, Emeka. Emeka, thank you for that. Let's go to the good.
The first, I was there. That was the person I was telling you guys about.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, we're not. These are people that we really shouldn't even pay mind to. On come Monday they will sit at home, so there's no point listening to inconsequential people. The good, unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening all. Because good evening from here, good afternoon and good morning from wherever you are. Talking about people in Lagos. I served my master in Lagos for 8 years. I served 4 years in Lagos Island, in the Azikiwe Street. If you have been in Lagos, you know where I'm talking about. Lagos Island, Gongo. I served there. I served at Greek where they sell ties, and I served at Alaba International for 4 years. The problem with our people is fear. And our people are very fearful in Lagos. Forget all this noise where they do. If you have been to Lagos, no be say if you have been to Lagos and you struggle in Lagos to make money in Lagos, you go feel the hatred. You go to feel the hatred from all these Yoruba, no be as in all these conk Yorubas where they carry from Ogun State come Lagos. Yeah, you go to feel the heat of the hatred. As in you go to feel them. During my time in Lagos Island, the only problem our Igbo people get for Lagos be say when you see a Yoruba and a Yoruba or a Yoruba and the Igbo having issue, yeah, you will see plenty, as in you will see many Yoruba there supporting their brother, as in the ginger. Yeah? But once an Igbo man comes there, an Igbo man will never come to help his brother. I swear. He will only come there. He will tell you, say, nah, brother, money he get nandaji, settle on that, settle on that, they are fearful. If you don't have money in Lagos, my brother, the kind of intimidation you'll be getting. Sure, as in it have happened to me. It have happened to me for almost 10 years for Lagos State. I feel the heat. I feel the heat from Hausa people. I feel the heat from an Hausa man will carry you for Okada. Ingo they go. Small thing Ingo drop you. Small thing Ingo change fight with you. And your fellow brother, your fellow Igbo brother will never come to support you. They go not say you there you are right too, but then go they try to intimidate you. For this thing what happened for Alaba International now, me go, I get sure for Alaba International. I know everything where they happen for Alaba International. You understand? Those places now where they mark them for demolition. But the reason why they mark them, I can't explain. But they have already marked them for demolition. And I know this you get waiting someone talk here now. Those places then they mark for destruction, they are coming. And somebody said that they have already contributed money to go and bribe Ojo local government. Me, I was living for Ojo Barras then. So if you come to Lagos, our Igbo people, they move too much. They are especially all those rich men where they for Alaba International, all those
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
okay. Sorry, I want to round up, but what I'm trying to say is that our people, the time I'm in Lagos, if you ever open up and talk about Nnamdi Kanu or Biafra, then go tell you to open mouth. No be say they no say here waiting in the talk na true, but that fear as in I was the time I was in Nigeria, I was talking with Alaba International Market chairman. I know all of them. I was talking with him. I was telling him, chairman, how far? Let's talk about. Ingo tell me say any day where I go talk this thing. Where people there, that the way they go then here can't carry me. That I no go know people where can't carry me. The fear where our people get for Lagos. First of all, they need to conquer that fear. But people where they bring that fear are those rich men where they threat fair, where they Alaba International will be say small thing. Or Morila, as in all these Yoruba people go to enter you. If you bring your container, if you carry small goods for head, then go to chance you. Omoibo, Lodi Brukuni, Woda. If you no give them, then go to begin to punch you. If you are follow Igbo man to come and support you, he go tell you say, no be 10 naira, no be 50 naira or 100 naira. Give this person money now. Now so you go to give them, now so then go to enter you. What you know say you be right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I hear my mic now.
Thank you. We have a lot of people they need to speak. Biafra win. They kicked him out. Let's go to Biafra Valiant and Mazi Anakaram.
Yeah, good day from my side to everybody. Our Honorable Minister, you're welcome. Yeah, please, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, 25 cents.
All right, 25 cents. The topic, Juju, son, MNK's house. You know, these people that are doing all these nasty things, I don't know when they are going to learn. You are going to MNK's house to pack sand. And I believe it's those that are even close to MNK that will be purporting all this nonsense. They forgot that the sand that is in MNK's house is equally the same sand that is in their own house. Now, you want to do juju to harm MNK when he has not done anything wrong. And you feel the God of the land when you do that juju. And you're using the same sand that is in his house, which is equally the same sand that is in your own house too. And you want to do juju on him. Do you think that sand, when the God of the land knows that MNK is innocent, do you think that juju that you're doing will not go and strike you? That is what they fail to understand. They think MNK is an ordinary person. MNK, when you do, is not just an ordinary person. He is a prince and he's a king. And he's not a king that is chosen by all these our governors, all these Eze, they will go and choose you and give you one nonsense Eze. MNK is a king chosen by God himself. By God. Just as David was chosen by God. And you know how many times he tried to kill David. MNK is equally chosen by God. And how many times these people have tried and yet they don't want to learn. They are waiting until that God will strike them down. It will strike them down. They cannot escape it this time around. It will. Because they've given them enough time to change. They don't want to change. MNK is not just, is someone that God has touched. So they are just wasting their time. The next is the donation to ESN. Donation to ESN is like you're donating for you to have food to eat. For you to have food to eat in the nearest future. Yes, because if you don't do this, I wonder how it's going to be if we sleep and allow these people to overrun us. We will not have anything to eat anymore. We will not have
30
anything to eat.
seconds.
You know, so no matter how it is, whether big or small, try to donate. Try to donate. And then the sit at home. Sit at home is like it's church is a religion, right? Is a religion for us because it's the only thing that will do to bring Nnamdi Kanu out of that dungeon and for us to have our freedom.
Thank
And
you.
we start to sit at home. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Let's go to Mary. Mary, you're not raising your hands, but let's give you 30 seconds ready. 30 minutes. 3 minutes. Sorry.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Biafra land. Good evening, all my brothers and fathers and mothers here. And big good evening for our Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. Good evening for our spokesman, our Prime Minister, Mercy Simon Ekpa, the dragon. May God bless all of them. And I pray for Almighty should cover our leader with the blood of Jesus, should protect him, guide him, be the strength of him. May the I Almighty, the nature life, who give him, who send him this message, be with him. And whatever woman being, wherever they send it, wherever they blow it, it should go back to them. And so shall he be, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Whosoever plan evil for him, or plan destroy for his family, They must surely use their head carry him, and no man will carry him down. And so shall he remain with them. In so shall he be. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Good evening, Biafra. Please, we talk about it at home. And what happened to our leader house? You know, some people, they said, one parable, this from my own side. They say, rat of inside, they pull for, and you say, go they pull one there. That be taken, rat of inside, now they call rat where they inside the house. And the rat of inside will call the rat of outside. Say, come, I get food inside our house. Come join me and eat. And that will be taken. No, it will not be really from their own family, because like our governors, they are the manipulation and POS just to destroy, but they know say they destroy themselves 1,000-fold time, because nothing will touch our leader, nothing will touch our struggle. We are there. Like you're for, Medan Ifeanyi you're for, so the eye of Nigeria, but now the eye is blind. You know, when you're blind and you try to walk in the road, try to find road, you know, you'll be touching everything. You will be touching everything around you. You ought to see road. Your own is worse than blind. Because person like him, we don't wish him to die. We wish him to stay as a leprosy to see what will happen in Biafra. And when that time reach, maybe they will ask themselves to die. You know, when people sit in the life and you ask for death, death is go very far and away from you. You will drink poison. Poison will not kill you. That is the worst punishment human being can receive in life. All of them, we pay, we use the good heart where our own father come to save the whole world. And they use just one small, greedy, small thing, kill the million of people. They thought death is just like that. After all, when I do finish, I will just die na everybody. No, that is everybody die. But there is die where we say you go ask, you will not come. You will say, no, I'm not coming. Sit and see what you pray. Sit and eat what you cook. When the food done, then your mouth to eat, it will heavy you to eat. That's what will happen for all of them. No mercy. And our people in Lagos, you know, I said it before, we can't force anybody. This fight we are fighting is fight of survivor. It's fight of wisdom. It's fight of everybody, your grandchildren, your future. When you finish in life, in earth, your children will finish, your grandchildren, that is going further and further. That is what we are fighting for. So you don't wait for anybody. That thing, they do it because that is in form of trying to manipulate your brain, because they are not baby. They know they don't need them there. All Biafran, listen to me very, very good. There is no time to pity them, because they can keep them in form of for us, like a blocking way. You will be there where Biafran is crying, come back home. Our prime minister promised them everything. Our internal leader don't talk up. But they don't want to listen.
30 seconds, Mary.
Okay, my brother. Did you people know what is calamity? Can you stop it? Biafra, can you stop calamity? You cannot. You cannot. It's only God, it's only nature can stop it, because he's doing his job. We are going home. Don't think everything you will fight by yourself. No, spirit, we call spirit. Spirit is fighting for us too. So when things is happening, don't be shouting. People who get sense, come back home. Pack your things. If you love our Yoruba land so much, when we get our Biafra, you go back there. You go back there, but don't use your own land to try to stop us for what we are trying to do, because you are not a baby. They are destroying your home. They destroy your business. They destroy everything. What are you thinking? This our sit at home. Now you people supposed to be the person we carry for head. so that you will save your life and save your property and save your market. Because when all sit at home, the whole world will see and they will market. When Biafra come, they will find your business for you. But when
Thank
you are not
you.
sitting at home, they destroy it. What do you think? So
Thank you.
Biafra, please sit at home. I beg of you people, as our Prime Minister talk. If not 2 weeks, he said, oh, sit at home to save your own family life and your generation. Thank you very much, brothers.
Thank you, our own Mary. Thank you for that wonderful submission. We go to Mighty Dot. Mighty Dot, 3 cents, nothing more, nothing less. You see, we have a lot of speakers.
The first, may I say something, please, before the next speaker?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Hold on, Mighty Dot. Our minister wants to say something. Go ahead.
All right. I must appreciate all Biafrans that have been here with us. This is like 3 hours and something, 3 hours and 40 minutes. So at exactly on top of the hour, let's finish up on top of the hour so that we make 4 hours, so that everyone can go and relax for like 2 hours before the fundraising. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. All right, Mighty Dot, you hear that? All right, so we're gonna give you 2 cents. All right, go ahead, Mighty Dot, so that everybody will get opportunity to speak.
Okay, I greet you, the gods and goddesses. Sorry, I woke up late. I had to sleep in. Well, let me go right to the topic that we have today. The JUJU sound. I mean, this is a joke, because you know what? No matter what they do, last year we heard about this JUJU sound, how they were going to Mazinam the Kano's home to grab the sand. As long as they're grabbing that sand from the land of Biafra, the spirit of Nkwo is covering him. That sand is not going to do anything, because you know, every time I wake up in the morning, I call upon these 4 elements of nature, the 4 forces that our ancestors have existed with, which is a Keoria Afo Nkwo, to protect Mazinam the Kano, protect Mazisam Onegwa, and the true Biafrans. So whatever they are doing with that is not going to work. So let's just forget about that anyway. Talking about, let's forget about these damn people. I have lived in Lagos. I see how our people, they take pride in another man's land than their own land. Let's forget about them. To be honest with you, I don't give a damn about these people. Let them deal with that. I already know. Majority of the Yorubas don't like us. Let's face the fact. They envy us just like the Fulani envy us. And our people knows that if you're begging anybody, if you are begging any human being to support his own freedom, that person doesn't deserve that freedom. Nobody begged me to join this cause. I knew that I needed freedom. Igbo people know what they are going through, what they've been going through in that contraption. They don't need anybody to tell them to support their own freedom. So let's leave these people. If they want to perish there, let them perish there, including the ones in the north. We don't need quantity of people to start a new nation called Biafra. We need people who are sane, people who are articulated, people who are focused, because you know what? The restoration of Biafra marks the beginning of something. So we need people who can think, people who are serious in Biafra. Talking about the fundraising, I'm doing my best. Everybody, we have tons of large people on the internet. They hear about this fundraising. Some people have it, they don't want to contribute, because you know what? We always want people, the Igbos, we always want to get to the end, to the last minute before we can react. And that is very bad. But I thank Okike for those of us that are contributing, doing the best we can. We are going to win this battle this year, whether they like it or not, whether they support us or not.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for that, Mighty Dot. We said 2 cents and you ended up taking more than 2 cents, but it's all good. We have less than 15 minutes. We're not gonna bring anybody in. We're just gonna allow those that are on the mic King Onwuka, mute yourself. Raise your hand if you haven't spoken.
Wow. Comrade, what's up, bro? Good day,
Please,
ladies and gentlemen.
strictly 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes. Please, exactly 2
Nah,
minutes.
happen. On the 2 minutes. I had it. Yes, I had it. Thank you, gentlemen. Please, Sonny Aparawa, my comrade, man. Thank you for hosting us today, brother. I see a lot of my men here. Hey, comrade, the first. You see, one thing I want to say here is I have a problem with average Igbo man. We are only wise when it comes to speaking to ourselves. When it comes to attacking ourselves, that's where our English comes out to manifest. We are only good in killing ourselves. That is the only way you see Igbo man. You know that Igbo man has a voice, or Igbo man knows how to speak English. Is when something that has to do with his own fellow brothers. That is our biggest threat as a race, as a people. I am telling you, brother. Yakubu Gowon said something after the Civil War. He said, had it been we know that Igbo men, they love money, we wouldn't have just gone to war with them. Today, that's what's happening. Give Igbo man money, he will kill his wife for you. He will kill his father for you. He will kill everybody that related to him. I am telling you. Sanusi today says something like, that he's asking Tinubu to probe the bombing of Fulani settlements. No Igbo man have ever said something. No prominent politician in Igbo land have ever said that stop the killing or stop the bombing. Rather, they are the ones that are bringing.
Your time is up, please. Your time is up, please. Is the next one?
Fuck off, man.
Thank you, King. Let's go to Ronnie. Actually, hold on, Ronnie. You spoke before, right?
Yes. I just wanted to ask a question or something.
30 cents. Go ahead. 30.
Okay. Yeah, my question is, I hope we have a law in our nation that will deal with these people who are giving people juju to kill fans. People who are those traditional people who are making, corporates, helping these people to be, increasing this evil in our land. I hope we have a law that will handle that.
That's going to be answered during the closing remark. I will leave that to Vamba Barawa to answer you that. That's going to be their closing remark. Thank you for that. Pastor Samuel, unmute yourself. Pastor Samuel, unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Oh, yeah, good evening. Go ahead. You have 1.5 minutes. Go ahead.
This is the first time I will say I'm speaking. Give me just 1.5. Okay. I want to speak in a topic we have. I want to just say something about going to Martin and the Carol compound at this time. One thing I know is that this journey of freedom is no longer in our hands. They have left. We are just like instruments in the hand of God. I see this agitation that is God that driving it. So there's nobody that will come out, a genuine fighter, a genuine freedom fighter that will come out that will die a shameful death. It's not possible. And one thing I know is that I'm not praying. I'm not praying too much that they should release him just like that. They have suffered him a lot. Maybe other people are praying or fighting for them to release or other things. Me particularly, I'm praying that he will come out because any delay, that delay they are delaying me
laying him there is just a blessing. He was come out with that Biafra flag. That's one thing I know, and that's one thing I have been praying for him to come out with a Biafra flag. So he will not die there.
Thank you.
He will come out with a good news.
Thank
That's
you.
one thing I
Thank
know.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. We have Boni. Boni. He's the only one raising his hand. Boni, unmute yourself. We have two Namdes. I don't know if they've spoken, but they are not raising their hand. And go ahead, Boni.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Someone is talking at the background.
I
I'm
just
having a
muted
feedback.
him. I just muted them.
Thank you so much. The first Aquara Warafel. I am Diokbara. I'm supposed to have some sort of preferential status here. I beg you. I came late, and there are so many things I was doing. That is the reason why I have not been able to, frequent the way I used to do. But I will just go straight to the topic. Glory be to God that I am alive today to meet you people here, and may God bless you all. Bless Mazen Namdekano and all the people that are fighting for our freedom. Juju sand taken from Mazen Namdekano's house. I want to ask a rhetorical question to all those people that perpetuated that nonsense. You have Juju sand, you know how to do Juju to harm brother. Why couldn't you do the same Juju so that the invaders and the demons, the barbaric elements that are terrorizing our Biafra land, are chased out of Biafra land? If you have the capacity to do Juju, why couldn't you do that Juju, fetch the sand in Biafra land and do conjure and do whatever and chase the enemies that are terrorizing us? For doing this nonsense, this diabolic, thing that you have done in Mazen Namdekano's house, Chukwu Okike Abiama, Onyami, Ewurade Onyankopon, as we call it in Ghana, will punish you in Eke, will punish you in Ore, it will punish you in Nkwo, and it will punish you in Afo. The only thing you know is to go and do something in order to destroy your own brother. But you cannot do the same, use the same power that you have to destroy the enemies that are terrorizing us. Our people cannot go to their farms, if not because of Mazen Namdekano. It is because of the restoration of Biafra that Mazen Namdekano is going through the ordeal he's going through in the hands of the enemies, the known enemies. How can you do that? You are cursed for doing that. And the God of Biafra, the original God, the Almighty God, the Chukwu Okike Abiama, will never allow you. You are poison. That finger of poison that you want to put into Mazen Namdekano's mouth, you and your family and generation will share in it. And at the end, Mazen Namdekano will be a conqueror. As for my people that are in Lagos State, it is not today we've been warning them. Do not pay. Do your business. Take the money back home like the Abrebas are doing and my own people are doing. My mother's people are doing. Do the business. Bring your money back home and develop your place. Go to Abreba today. The first, you will see what is going on there. The beautiful houses, you go there, you think that that place is a capital of a particular country. That is what we want to see. We don't want to see you build a place and begin to develop another person's land. Today is happening. Like Mazen Namdekano
Please,
said, and I will
Matt,
borrow.
begin to bring your conclusion, please, because we have no time.
Thank you so much, sir. Begin to bring, if you begin to bring your things back home. You made the mistake to invest in another person's country, another person's state, while your place is desolate. You will share, you will benefit from it, and if you cannot fight or defend, go back home. But if you must remain there, please fight for your life,
and fight for defense, in defense of your businesses. Thank you so much.
Thank
May God
you.
bless Mazen
Thank
Namdekano
you.
and
Thank
Stanley
you.
Network. And all
Thank
of you
you.
who are present here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. One more minute. Namde with his hands raised up. 1 minute, please. Namde.
Yeah, all protocol observed. The first, I greet everybody in the
Go
house.
ahead. Go.
You see,
All right.
1 minute. I don't even know what to
Go
say.
ahead.
1 minute. It's okay. Just give me 1 minute. The first.
Sorry.
Let me.
Sorry.
That's nothing. No, we are coming to fundraising now. That's nothing. Our prime minister has said it all. That's nothing. I don't know what to say. Look, the only thing I will just contribute is about those food that went to our village. You know, Namdekan is my personal brother. It's my blood brother. It's our village. Nothing will happen to him. Such a thing doesn't happen in my village. Whoever that went there to collect something will die. I'm from Afarukuma Ibegu. That is, he's my brother. He's my personal. It's my blood brother. So let's rest that one. No, nothing is going to happen to him. I greet everybody in the house. God bless everybody. Elohim will continue to bless you until we are going to sit this evening. We are going to sit tonight in fundraising. Thank you. I rest myself.
Thank you. Thank you, Namde Celestine. Other Namde, go ahead. Namde Daniel, unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. 1 minute.
Well, I don't have much to say. I have been listening. What I want to say right now is, if you listen to our Prime Minister very well, he is more on fundraising. The key now is fundraising and the sit at home. So everybody should encourage their brothers back home, you know, to obey and sit at home. We evangelize it. Everybody should make sure that sit at home holds. And as we are coming today for our fundraising, everybody's no, it doesn't matter that you must give 1 million, even if it's $50 you have $20. That's what we need now. I rest my case here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you, Biafran.
Can I
Thank
quickly
you,
respond
everyone
to
that.
the
Go
last
ahead.
speaker?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Go
you very
ahead.
much for bringing up that key point of that what our Prime Minister has been saying now is on fundraising. And let me tell you why it is very necessary and why I appreciate the fact that you brought that up. We need to understand that at the time we are in now, a lot of things are going on, especially with our Prime Minister, who has to meet so many international delegates, dignitaries, international bodies, offices are calling, you know, important personalities are calling, meetings are going on. And if there's anything you need to do right now, if you want Biafra to be actualized, it's not to be reminded that you need to go and support the front. You don't need to wait for the fundraising day before you go and support the front. If you go, I keep repeating this recently, go and look for the history of Israel and find out why IGF, Israeli Defense Force, why they are so powerful. Israel, they are 500 times smaller than their neighbors, but they are also more than 1,000 times stronger than them. How can that be possible? It is because Israeli Americans, Israeli Russians, Israelis in the UK, Israelis in the Russia, every one of them, they were supporting IDF on fund. They didn't need to be reminded. They knew they had to do it because anywhere they go, they were hunted. They were marked for extinction, and they needed their home not to be hunted anymore. So they had to support the fund for IDF. IDF is the best force, the best military force in the whole wide world today is the Israeli Defense Force. Nobody can counter them. If you talk about Israeli Mossad, they can penetrate any hole anywhere and make things happen. If you say you threaten Israel, anywhere you like, be. If you like, be in the middle of Iran. They will fish you out and exterminate you. That's how powerful they become, because there was fundraising always going on for IDF to make them formidable and strong. They didn't need anyone to remind them. They knew they had to sustain the tempo. They knew they had to maintain the momentum, so they had to support IDF. Today, if you want Biafra to stand, if you want Biafra to be a replica of another Israel in Africa, a replica of another Singapore in Africa, a replica of another authority you can compare them with, Japan in Africa. You need to support the Eastern Security Network Fund. You need to support the Biafra Liberation Force Fund. You need to go there and support. The website is available. Even if I don't tell you, you can go on your phone and type www.ipopUSA.org and put in your phone. You can go on the website of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and put in your tax as little as $5. Make it a consistent and a regular one, so that the account will be pumping and the resources will be available to get all the things we need to make us formidable as IGF, as formidable as any KGB you can compare them with. Please, you need to do that. It is very important. The more you do that on your own willingly, the lesser you will, give our Prime Minister a lot of load of coming online every weekend to come and be saying $500, $200. Well, no, he will be busy attending to more important issues while all the activities are going on. And when we want to go for the referendum, you will know that we are capable, because we're going to do the referendum. And what we'll do is we will invite them to come and witness it. If the zoo dare us, if they dare us, we will tell them that what they have in ITF is small compared to what you have in Biafra. That's why you need to support this fund. You need to do it without being reminded. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, our own Bam Bam Bam. And everybody that listen, Mazugo, when we called you, you were getting advice from or probably in the other room. But we love you and we love what you guys, the government are doing, and everybody that is working assiduously to always make sure that Biafra is at the forefront of anything. Every day now we are trending. Every day we are always trending. So it's the combined effort of the government, the Biafran people, the Liberation Army, those on ground doing the needful, and those in the media. It's all a combined effort. I must say, our Prime Minister can't do it alone. He needs every single one of us, and everybody is important. Good man, we know that you're doing good. Our own Biafra Princess, we love you. Those that didn't get opportunity to speak, you will speak on another space. Maybe tomorrow, possibly after the fundraising. But we want to see everybody there. I'm going there myself, and then I'll put in however many cents I have, and I'll put it in there. So everybody is expected to come and do the needful, not just talk and talk and talk. Thank you, guys. And I know somebody asked a question. I believe our Barawas, Raf, you didn't answer that question he asked, but I will leave it to you both, and then
What was the question? You can throw it back to Barawas.
I think he asked what he was running. He said, "What's gonna be the fate of these people? All these charm to kill people and all that to collect sand to do juju. What's gonna be their fate? Is that something we're gonna allow in Biafra?" Go ahead and I rest my case. Thank you.
Minister, are you there? Please, if you can answer that question, the service house. Otherwise, I will respond.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, our Honorable Ralph. Thank you, our Honorable Defense. Otuman Maya, Ama Mary, Mazi Anakoram, 247, I can see you. Toto, I can see you. I can see you. I can see Goodman. Goodman, you made us know you were kind of busy. We appreciate your work. Ben Chuku, Ezine Anyidon, 247, we see you. The Elder Goodman, Eunice, we see you. Daberechi, Awimbuni, Chinemerem, please forgive me if I don't count your blessings and name one by one. Like the first said, we have been able to achieve a lot because of the mouthpiece of the achievement. The mouthpiece of the achievement are the media. Without this media, nothing on the table will go to anywhere. And there is no how the propagation of the message will go far and wide. So you guys are as important as any other thing you could ever think of. I appreciate your work, your sacrifice, your commitment, your time, your service, your money, your energy, and everything. The question the person asks, yes, there is going to be a kind of ministry that will take care of all these things, whether traditional or religious. You will not be using anything that you know how to do to be making money at the expense of the lives of other people. There will be a way of controlling all those things. If you check in some countries that you find yourself where there are churches, you see that some of the churches are not owned by individuals. The government of the day has legitimacy over the churches. Some churches cannot be constructed with individual money. You have to go through the government before you get the license, and the government have a support fund that will put into it. That is how you see that the pastors and the bishops in these churches, in this Western world, cannot use this church as a means of economy to embezzle money from people. But in one Nigeria, it is business as usual. You can see billions of churches line up everywhere where they now use it as business enterprises. That is why you see all this madness going on, where people are supposed to be teaching people the right thing. They turn it upside down because they have to preach what will bring money into their pockets. So Biafra will definitely have a commission that will control and look into all these things. Please, on the Jumbotron, you can see the link to the BLT tax, Biafran Liberation Tax. When you click there, you can keep on sharing. Then you also make a snapshot and then keep it, or you copy the link down so that anytime someone asks you, you can easily send it to the person without going to the internet to look for it again. Because every day we post a lot of things, so you may not see it on the top of the feed. In no time, we will be in the fundraising. That is in approximately in 52 minutes. So invite your friends and families and let them come around. Most importantly, we need money now more than any other thing. Now, when you look at countries like America and Israel that Vam talked about, and many other nations, okay, let me use Russia as a key point. Russia today is able to stand the tide of events of all the sanctions. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry for interjecting. There's somebody here. I got that my attention is called to Lotus. That's this name here, Lotus. And I appreciate the fact that is it he or she that has paid attention to what we've been doing since. Can we ask you to request for the mic, even if it is the last word we'll hear? Let's know what your interest is in what we have been saying so far. Lotus is a verified account. We just want to know what you think about what we've been saying here so far. If you can just get the mic request and we'll get you on, please. While you are still talking, Sonny, if you request, you can get him in because I'm no longer co-host. I don't know what happened to me. Or maybe the first can do that. Otherwise, we'll just round up. Thank you.
Yeah. Russia is able to stand the tide of the time because they are able to control what they have. They had put it into work before now. So when we say we need money to do this, we need money to do that, without money we cannot get weapons. Without money, the Fulani terrorists will infiltrate everywhere and take over everywhere. MNK is behind bars, not just because of the name, Biafra, but because it tells everybody what was to come and what has come to happen. Obidiot has done the best thing to the Igbos in Lagos. How has he done it? By bringing them to the fore and then abandoning them there. That is what Obidiot did to the Igbos and our every brothers in Lagos that are running Jigiba now. But the foolish part of it is that even when the thing is facing them, kodo, they don't still come to understand that it is only Biafra that is their way out. Whether you go and get your C of O, you go and get lawyer, you go and get the SAN, the most senior SAN, son of one Nigeria. the mandate of Shetima will come to be. It has already been, and it is still happening, and there is nothing you can do about it. There are no two ways about it. The earlier you just come to understand that what Nigeria is not for you, that what MNK had said has come to be, that is the solution. There's one thing we need to understand. There is no of Chukwu Okike that will come down to the ground and then return back without achieving its aims and objectives. That is the existence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you think that what he said and what we have been preaching will not come to pass, you are now trying to tell God, God, you are not a God. You're not a sovereign God. So for everything to come to be, it must happen. And if you happen to be the foolish victim that decides to show yourself to be used as the Judas, now your own be that you could use your head carrier. So we've been here for over 4 hours. We appreciate all Biafrans that have contributed. The person we said should reach out to the mic have not done so. So maybe we look forward to seeing you in our next space. And someone just brought a very good topic, which we are going to look into when we come on space again. Someone said, why are our people not using these, our deities, our JUJU, to fight to be free, to fight for our freedom? That is a very good question that we will ask, and we will deliberate on it so that we know whether some of our deities have been bastardized or whether the aim and objective of the missionaries who came to destroy our deities that we use to fight war, whether they have finally destroyed them and then they become ineffective, and then they are only good to be used to fight our fellow brothers and sisters. So from us from here, we appreciate you all, and we see you in the fundraising in few hours. Thank you so much, and keep the fire burning.
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So a weak center,
very weak,
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. An independent Biafra means going back to where we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else?
Or death, yes.
Or death?
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
yes,
will you go to?
Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to be free. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to be free. Only forward.